This is Rock for Girls. I never took Rock for Girls. Yeah, guys. Yeah, this is Rock for Girls. I never took Rock for Girls. I never took Girls, guys. This is Rock for Girls. I never took Rock for Girls. Yeah, guys. This is Rock for Girls. I never took Rock for Girls. I never took Rock for Girls.
Wheels spin on the ground. Sky dark rolls a sound. Echo in the heart's core. Ride like never before. Pedals screaming, wind howl. Freedom rushes through the soul. Chase the night, break the dawn. Never stop, keep rolling on.
Dudes, we are here. Can you believe this? Guys, let's get straight into this. Sorry, I was just checking out Sam Wellsford here. Dudes, let's get right to it. In the mix, we've got Zeosex and Aaron Smith is here as well. Aaron not wearing the kangaroo on the jersey today. I went with the super stylish Festina. As you can see here, I'm wearing my Festina jersey. One of my favorite jerseys. I love the style of it. I actually have a Festina watch. I have one of the Tour de France watches. Guys, if you're new here, my name's Colin, and this is Inside Cycling World. Glad to have you aboard. Weird streaming time for us. Zeosex was saying it's kind of like a novelty for us. It's a little treat. We get to watch racing at nighttime in North America. So that's good and bad, dudes, because it's nighttime in North America, for one. That's probably the bad part. Number two, Europeans are all asleep. We got to hope some of the Aussies jump in because this is their race. It says it's 20 after 11 in the morning. We're still in the neutralized start right now. So guys, again, if you're brand new here, I can't show you the video stream yet. Maybe you can find one. I will be able to show you more of a 3D representation of the race once we get Bike Terror on board. I did look. They're not showing any of it. So today is going to be just a razzle-dazzle by Colin. Stories, geology, geography, what's bugging me in my life, and of course bike racing. Guys, you know I'm still dialing in here. Aaron says Tour Down Under is the unofficial start of the road racing circuit. Dude, I'm saying official. This is the first World Tour event of the year, guys. When I say World Tour, because this is World Tour, so this is the 26th Santos Tour Down Under. It's a 2.UWT race. That's just how they define them. If the race has a 2 out in front, that means it's a stage race. It'll be like over 4, 5, 6, 7 days, or 21 days like the Tour de France. If it has a 1 out in front, 1 day race. You know, run what you brung. 1 day, you win, you win. And then the point UWT is the elite level of racing. Then it'll go to point pro, point 1, point 2. So it's kind of like MLB baseball, AAA, AA baseball, same kind of thing. A lot of these guys could go back and forward a little bit, up so many levels. Guys, I think we're 1.7 kilometers from the start. Remember, we are in the neutralized leadouts. It's going to be a pretty short stage, I would imagine. So what we're doing today is Tanunda to Tanunda. Guys, while I'm here, let's just take a quick look. Where are we in the world? This is Tanunda. What I'm going to do is just zoom out a bit. You can see we got Adelaide right here. So obviously, we're in Australia. Tour Down Under is always based around Adelaide. And this is Tanunda right here. Guys, also too, if you were to come to this part of the world, you're going to just be like smack dab in the middle of like some of the finest wines in the world. There's wineries everywhere here. Actually, the biggest place is probably McLaren Vale down here. Very well known for all their wines. Stuart O'Grady, race director. I guess, is he the race director? Is that what he gets called? Stuart O'Grady, super cool dude, super awesome ex-pro. I remember all his days at Credit Agricole. Man, that feels like that's 20 years ago. That feels like it's 20 years ago now. Aaron's saying before Brennan. Okay, let me just back up a bit here. I call that the darling of the French housewife kit after Richard Virenque. Oh, dude, Aaron, man, bro, you're in. You're in. You are in the inner circle of Inside Cycling World now. Guys, I'm really on fire today. I'm really pumped. Yeah, dude, things are going good today. Things are going good. So, again, wow, and I think I clicked on something pretty cool. I clicked on the Goliath boulder. Dude, this is right up my alley. Rocks, stuff like that. Let's get it. So, we're up in Tanunda. Small town up here. We're going to start with a little bit of a loop. I think we head down to the south. We come back around. The big point here would be, I think it's this road here. Yeah, you can see it here. Mangler's Hill Road. I want to call it Mangler's Hill Road. Like, you know, bad stuff happens out here. And they take it on 3 times. Set up for a sprint finish. Sam Welsford, I think he's won here before. He's the big guy for Ineos Grenadiers. Recent transfer from Red Bull Boro Hansgrohe. So, yeah, he's a 6-time stage winner here. I can see the peloton heating up now. The cars are getting faster. These guys are ready to explode here. Ready to go. Let's take a little look. What I'll do is, I like to do this first, guys. Let's just jump to, yeah, we're going to come here. Tanunda to Tanunda. We're on stage 1. We click on this map here. You'll have a better look at it. So here's our 3, you know, we do a little bit of a dilly-dally out here. We do cross the finish line early on, and we take off from there, up Mangler's Hill, do a loop, Mangler's Hill again, do a loop, multiple sprint points along the way. These sprint points, from what I remember, have both points and time bonifications. I know you love that word. I should look at the camera more, right? Yeah, let's look at the camera more. I'm trying to teach myself how to do that, guys, but I'm too busy looking at the screen. So if you're new here again, I've got a monitor here. I'm watching the race. And I've got all my data over here. So again, this is that part out here. This is Mangler's Hill right here. It's not crazy, but it's going to be a high-speed assault. They're taking it from the shallower side, longer but shallower. You know, steep and deep, long and hard, whatever. Run with it. Run with it yourself, folks. It's one of those days. Let's jump into the live stats. The race will be officially underway in about 100 meters. If Stuart O'Grady thinks it's good, that car is going to pull away. He's going to drop the flag. And I wonder if we're going to get like a Tour de France start style, I guess, where someone's just going to accelerate right away. I did watch stage 2 of the women's Tour Down Under, and yeah, it was my first stage back, my first big stream back, and that half killed me, guys. Half killing. Stewie's talking into the car right now and getting radio communications here. So they're just going a little bit past. There they go. Neutralize start. He's pulling away. He's waving the flag now. I want to watch the front and see what happens. Let's see if the boys are going to roll. I'm going to say right away, pretty chill start. Pretty chill start. What we're going to see, there we go. There we go already. It's already on, man. It is on. Like Aaron said, it's on like Donkey Kong. We got a Uno X rider up the road right away. Guys, so I'm watching this here, giving you full commentary. Drop your likes, your picks, favorites in the chat, please. And, okay, we're getting back to Aaron here. He's all over it. Dude, you make me laugh so hard right now. The darling of the French housewives. Yes, that was Richard Virenque. He was like a little squib, super climber for Festina, and he was the... Remember when he had his frosted tips in his hair? Like, so funny, man. Dude, I can't believe you remember that. That is so good. So good. Aaron saying, before Brennan takes this by 3 bike lengths, how about an update on your Cabo experience? Did you get dude, I never got to go. I never got to go to Cabo. Did you get to ride with the X-Racers? Dude, he's still down there. His name's Lucian Black. Lucian, if you're out there, bro, I really wish we could have connected. The trip got canceled so many times. Well, it got rescheduled so many times. And the trip's still on, but I'm not going. The daughters are going. The daughters are replacing me for the trip. So it is the Uno X rider. We've got Guillaume Martin. He's still Groupama FDJ. So here's Guillaume Martin, Groupama FDJ climber. Look at his stats, you guys. He's a climber, GC rider. What's the best he's ever done? KOM at the Vuelta a España in 1920, I was going to say there. The Giro della Toscana. GC, he won that in 2017. 2022 Tour de l'Ain, that's a French race. A few stages here and there, but nothing big, right? Nothing big. Third in the GC at the Dauphiné. Like, that's a big race, but that's way back in 2020, the COVID year. So Guillaume Martin is out front. Let's just let it settle down, guys, because I can see they're not really showing the riders properly here. Speed's nice already too. I expect these dudes to be rolling, 44, 45k an hour once they get underway, really. We are on a bit of a downhill here. Taking a look at the screen here in the middle, guys, you can see there's a town here called Lindok. And I'm hovering over it now. You'll see here the first 3 riders are going to get 3, 2, and 1 points towards the sprinter's jersey. I don't know what color it is here. And then time bonifications. All that means, guys, 3, 2, and 1. You'll get 3 seconds, 2 seconds, or 1 second taken off your time. Okay, so there's a dude in the middle. His name is Mikhail Zilliard. No, it's not. That's not him. They're saying it's Marco Brenner for Two-Door Pro Cycling. He's trying to bridge across here. Unless there's another rider out there in the middle. So we have 3 locations en route. Lindok and Gaston for the second time. That'll be sprint points and time. And at the finish, we've also got time. It'll be 10, 6, and 4 seconds at the end. The two-door rider, so yeah, now they changed it to Marco Brenner. They had the wrong rider. He's bridging up to the Uno X rider and Guillaume Martin. Matty Brennan's going to be looking good for Visma Lease Bike. Good call there, Aaron. It is dang cold here on the East Coast. I'm imagining Calgary's about -10. Dude, it's really warm here right now. It is really warm. Guys, why don't we do that? This is the kind of stuff we do here at Inside Cycling, guys. Right now, it's only -3 Celsius. And I think that's about the temperature all night. So let's just bounce back there. It's been really nice. I think Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's going to get a little bit colder, but nowhere near what they were calling earlier in the week. It was going to be like -27 all day long. It's so much warmer now. I'm like, I'm fine. And Aaron too, the coast, either East Coast or West Coast, if you're in those damp areas, it just feels that much colder, right? So much colder. It's so dry in Calgary, outside of the fact that people come here and they could get nosebleeds, get super dry skin. Man, I'm fighting it right now. Like, I literally just want to scratch my forehead off. It's so dry. One of the first few times in my life I've actually been putting stuff on my face. Weird time to stream. We are just packed here with 6 total viewers at the moment, guys. Again, once we're done with Australia, guys, we're flying back over to Europe. So this is going to be my warm up for World Tour racing, because I'm going to go hard this year. Last year I only started at the Tour de France. I only started, what was it, July 3rd, July 4th, whatever it may have been. This year I'm going to have a 6-month head start on that. So we got 3 riders in that front group: Guillaume Martin, Martin Urienstad-Bouge, and Marco Brenner for Two-Door Pro Cycling. That is the team that is led by Fabian Cancellara Spartacus. Aaron said again, we should be drinking Australian Sauv Blanc. Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. Like, man, you know what, though? You could feed me any wine, and I will just drink it. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm not that classy, guys. I'm not that classy. But yeah, apparently this is like world-class wineries right here, all around the outside of Adelaide. I'm not even sure if they do any other winery stuff in Australia, or maybe it's just all here. Aaron, question. I think Sam won the prologue yesterday. Yep. Does that count as a stage win? Dude, I heard Jay Vine talking about it yesterday, and he goes, this is really not my thing. He goes, but you win today, you got a World Tour win. I think it gets classified as, well, dude, hang on a second. Okay, so let's just take a look. I want to see what it's going to say on his profile. So if we go look at the prologue for yesterday, Sam Watson, young dude from Great Britain. Let's go look. Yeah, right here. Top results. Stage at the Tour Down Under 2026, even though it was only a 3.6 kilometer prologue. I wasn't sure what to expect yesterday. I did watch all this this morning. It was either going to be a sprinter win it, but this guy's an all-out time trialer. That's what this guy is. So sometimes these super short races, prologues, they can win it. Let me have a look at it. You know, Ethan Vernon was right up there. Jay Vines up there. Mauro Schmidt, so he's time trial guy. Finn Fisher Black, he's a big dude too. How big is this guy? Yeah, this guy, he's like, yeah, skinny, but he's walking around at 6'3". So kind of a bigger sprinter type dude. We're going to back it up here, get back into the race, guys, and just talk about random stuff like I usually do. So hopefully, yeah, you know what's funny? And I know these races early in the year because people have kind of forgotten about my channel. That's okay. Like the women's Tour Down Under, I did like a 4-hour stream, guys. I think I had 400 views. I was like, okay, well, that was great. And then I woke up the next day and I had 1,500 views because I think the Australians were now starting to watch it, or the Europeans were waking up and watching it. Like the normal crew that joins me, they're just sleeping, so it's kind of hard for them to jump in. Wait till the Tour de France is, guys. Last year, I think my peak day, I had 1,800 people watching me at the same time. Pretty cool here. It looks like UAE's coming to the front, and Ineos Grenadiers and that new kit of theirs, they've kind of got like this, I don't know, like salmony orange bib jersey, a bit of white, and then like down to these just super light gray shorts, which I know a lot of people don't like. They're kind of like, maybe they're a little bit too white. Maybe. We'll get a good look at them soon. Yeah, so that's an official World Tour win for him. It is a stage win. Aaron, I was a little surprised that Phil got on the call here in the States on Peacock. I thought he was retiring. Maybe that was just for the TDF. Aaron, I thought the same thing. I heard him too, and I'm like, I thought Phil was retired. They made a big stink about him retiring, but you're right. Maybe he just can't do the 3-week grind of the tour. Like, I think that would be a lot of work. Dudes, I did it from my basement, and it was exhausting. Like, doing this from my basement every day for the Tour de France, and if you're hardcore, if you're OG with this channel, thank you. Guys, I did every second of the Tour de France. I didn't miss 1 second of it. So when the stages were starting at 4 a.m. every day, I was up at 3, getting the coffee going, getting prepped up. And those stages would go to like 9 o'clock every morning. I think the worst stage might have been like a 3 a.m. start. And actually, the very worst stages were stage 20 and 21 for the men, because that also overlapped with the women's 1 and 2 of their race, of the Femmes Tour de France. So basically, I was doing like a full stage of the men, then a full stage of the women, like just like 15 minutes in between. That killed me, but I did it. UnoX is going first, no surprise. Yes, Lucian. Sucks that you not get to go in Cabo in the winter. Dude, I know. It got pushed back so many times. Like, I think there was like 3 or 4 different places booked. And then it was booked for the end of January. And then things changed. That's all I can say. Things changed. The girls are going. And I'm okay with it. I got my own stuff to do. And I'm back grinding hard now on the channel. Dude, there'll be races on when I would have been in Cabo. So I think at that point, I think the Alula Tour is on, and I'll jump into that right away, guys. Average speed right now, guys, it is kind of quite slow. It's 36.3 an hour. I see a lot of chitty chatting going on in here in the peloton. There's no real concerted effort here to really attack yet. Only an Albertan could say -3 is warm. Yeah, dude, it feels that way to me. Okay. Aaron St. Colin, hoping you add some Winter Olympic live streams in Feb. Dude, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it, man. I'll figure out how to do it. Guys, you know I like to have more data showing, right? Like, that's what I really liked about the Tour de France last year. I had the race tracker. So I could use Pro Cycling Stats, and I could use the race tracker that was built into the Tour de France. And then Biketerra came along, and they had their cool coverage of it. So the more stuff I can get access to, I will show. Right now, this is all I got, and I cannot show you the video I'm watching. So, hopefully soon. One of the best parts of the Tour Down Under is checking out the new kits. Thoughts on the new ones this year? Dude, I'd have to look through them. Why don't we take a look at the start list, Aaron? Good call here by Aaron. Let's go to the start list, guys, and we'll see the New Jerseys. I think I might have talked about this during the women's race, so I'm not sure if they'll all be here. Okay, Visma looks pretty much the same. Picnic looks the same. Uno X looks the same. Astana looks like they've changed a little bit, maybe. Two Doors exact same. Jayco, purple. Well, there's that. NSN, I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Sudal, pretty much the same, maybe a bit different colors on the arms. Gotta say, I like Bora. This jersey to me looks old-timey with these stripes across the midsection there. I don't hate the Ineos one. I don't hate that at all. Lidl Trek is very similar to last year. Lotto a bit different. I'd say right now, for me, Alpecin Premier Tech, when it was Alpecin de Koenig, I really liked the gray. I think I like Bahrain here. Bahrain Victorious. UAE's changed a bit too. So yeah, some are subtle changes, but Okay. And we got Flocky32 here. Flocky32, bro, dude, thank you for coming back, man. Hey, dude, here for the first start, but may not opt for the first time up Menglers. Dude, you're 8 hours ahead, right? He needs to be up in 4 hours. I think Flocky's actually 7 hours ahead. Guys, we've already got moves going on at the front here. Sprint point's coming up, boys. Sprint point is coming up here. Seeing some arm flicking here already. I think this is UAE on the attack here, guys. Let me have a good look. The camera is so far away right now. This might be Milano. I think I lucked out there and I called it because I cannot even see who the rider is. I just saw 2 UAE riders, and this is a guy that doesn't get enough credit. Juan Sebastian, it's Narvaez. It was Milano leading him out though. So Jonathan Narvaez takes the first sprint. That's a shocker to me. But I did want to talk about this guy here. Juan Sebastian Milano. He's 31 years old. This guy is fast. You just don't see him at a lot of the big races. He's got 2 stage wins at the Vuelta a España, GC at the Tour of China in 2018. I never even heard of that race. 3 stages at the Vuelta a Burgos. That's where I've seen him a lot. Stage at the UAE Tour. 4 in Colombia. Stage at the Tour of Guangxi. Last race of the year. That one will put you to sleep. I'll tell you that right now. I did that race and I could barely stay awake. It was so late at night for me, guys. So late at night. Okay, so we got Flocky here. Flocky, dude, hang in there. Dude, you got to get up in 4 hours. You need some nap time, man. Okay, Aaron here. I love it. All right, some serious phase 1 talk here. How are the dogs? How are Jojo's parents? Dude, dogs are good. Still too many dogs. We haven't got that sorted out yet. And the parents, well, Lillian had full colon cancer, and they've removed her colon. So yeah, it's crazy, right? So that was a big thing. Yeah, dude, it's such a long story, but thanks for asking, man. And Bob's fine. He's at the care home, I guess, and he's great. He just needs a bit of help. But yeah, phase 1. This is phase 1 of the race. When does phase 2 actually start? Phase 2, guys, is going to start around 90k in. Third passage of the finish line. That's where phase 2 of the race starts. Aaron, I love that you remember all this stuff. Aaron saying, oh, yes, Aaron. Maybe there is a Bike Terror equivalent for curling. Dude, I would love it. I would love that. Guys, I don't know if you know this or not. I talked to Matt about this. Matt's one of the founders of Bike Terra. And was I talking to him? No, it was a podcast. I have talked to Matt, though. And he got the idea for Bike Terra. He was playing around with some app online. And what you could do is say, I want to drive from here to here. And so it would pick a route, and then it would give you like a nice relaxing drive in that same 3D world that we see in Bike Terra. And so he was going, I wonder if you can do that with a bike. And there you go. Bike Terra was created. Wish the changes to NSN instead of Israel Panic for last year at the Vuelta. Oh, you wish they changed to NSN instead of Israel Premier. Yeah, I mean, that was a total disaster at La Vuelta last year with Israel Premier Tech. I felt bad for the guys on the team. I mean, they've got nothing to do with it. I mean, I know the team is Israel. They did take Israel off, but then even when it was Premier Tech without the jersey showing it, it just didn't fly. Guys, I gotta have a sip of a drink. And want to say hi to a new follower of the channel. Her name's Sherry. Great talking to you. She's been, I think she's going to check it out today. She asked, what's the YouTube channel? So, yeah. Hey. Okay, dudes, back to this. It's 104 in the UK for Flocky. He's just hanging in there, man. Dude, you better go to sleep. Please burp. Please burp is back. Please burp. Dude, didn't we meet at the cyclocross race on the weekend? I think we did. Says, yo, how you doing? Dude, I'm doing great today. I just feel up. I feel pumped today. The only thing I didn't do today was get on my bike. Bike's right here. I know you guys can't see it. The handlebars used to be on screen, but it's right here. It's been sitting waiting for me. And I think now, I think my brain's saying it's time to do it. My brain is saying it's time to do it. Uno X rider on the front here by himself right now. It's still Martin Urienstad. I'm just going to say that, Urienstad. Let's take a look at this guy right here. I actually love Team Uno X. He's 26 years old. He's from Stavanger. I think that's how you say it, in Norway. 61 kilograms, 1.75 meters tall. So this guy's pretty lean and mean, right? Pretty lean and mean. Let's see his best results are. I'm looking at this dude here. I don't think he's ever won a stage. Just quickly at his results, the best I'm seeing is a second place finish at a stage of the Tour of Alsace in 2021. So at like pro level, he's never won a race. Guys, you actually see that a lot. You see that a lot. As I like to say to my friend, thanks. I get that a lot. No one knows what I'm talking about, and that's okay. Begin the race. Begin the race and season you ain't taking everything. No gifts, LLS. I know. I know. Looks like we've got two of the Groupama boys here together. I wonder if this is Guillaume Martin and one of his friends. Guys, I can't wait till we see the Perry-Ponche brothers. Remember those dudes? Valentine and... I'm thinking Aurelius or something? Perry-Ponche. I love saying that word, that name. I absolutely love it. Guys, you know how much I love doing my cycling coverage. It's just, I love it. Guys, so... late November, December, I had a couple of really good applications for these jobs. One, I walked in and they said, guys, I'll tell you a story. I walked in, they said, okay, Colin, we know who you are. I'm like, huh? They said, you've applied here before at least twice. I'm like, really? I can't even remember. And they said, sit down, just tell us about yourself. Just give us a story. Yeah, there's the counterattack by Guillaume Martin right now, and he's also got Enzo Pellini with him. Let's take a look at Enzo Pellini before I tell you the story. Enzo Pellini here, 23 years old. And, yeah, it says a lot. In 2022, he won a race somewhere in France. Got fourth on a stage at the Giro. Third, yeah, he's got some good results. Oh, Australian champion coming up next, folks. Not sure if he's bridging across or what's going on there. Matthew Greenwood. Yep. Nope, that's not him. It is Matthew Greenwood. Matthew Green here. Oh, Australian cycling team. I thought he was in the Australian national jersey there, or championship jersey. So I'll show you this here, guys. Sorry, I'm stumbling, guys. The Australian national team is here. Damien Howson's on the national team? What? That's interesting, eh? Damien Howson, who rides for Pinarello Q36.5. They probably weren't invited to this race. We can go take a look at that in a second. Remember, it's a World Tour race, guys. So I didn't explain that. World Tour races, let's just back up. What do you mean by a World Tour race, Colin? This is what I mean. There will be all these teams with the WT beside their name, World Tour. There's 18 teams that are World Tour. Every single World Tour team, there's only 18 licenses, has to attend these World Tour events. Have to. They don't have to send their best riders, they send the team. They might be sending a development team, whatever it may be. If you look down here, so we got our 18. We have one Pro Series team, Two-Door Pro Cycling. That's one step down. And generally, a lot of these countries will have like a national team. And Damien Howson, who is a World Tour, well, not anymore. He was World Tour before. Mitchelton Scott, Team Bike Exchange, Orca Green Edge. Q36.5 is a Pro Series team. But they're right there. Doesn't really matter. But for this, He's on board with the Australian team, the national team. And I will bounce back. Oh, Flocky's got the odds coming in. Flocky, yeah, we got to get ahead on these odds, dude, so I can get some bets in. Narvaez 6-4 to win outright. Brennan 6-4 to win stage 1. Yes. Yeah, Matty Brennan, so fast, man. Unbelievable. What about Welsford? What are they saying about Welsford? Because I think last time here, I think Welsford won it. Why don't we take a look at that? We'll go to the start list here. And, yeah, Welsford's right here. 6 stages at the Tour Down Under, guys. So I'm going to go back to last year. Beginning of the year, Santos Tour Down Under. He won here last year, dudes. Boom! It's all in the brain, guys. All in the brain. You can see here, stage 1, he won it. That was 150.7 Ks. Stage 2, Tanunda to Tanunda. I think it might be the same course. It's actually 8 kilometers longer. So the UnoX rider's been caught by the 2 boys from Groupama FDJ. He's got some firepower with him now. Let's go, dudes. Let's go. These guys look pretty serious. So actually, he won 3 stages here last year. So watch out for Sam Welsford too. I'd love to know, Flocky, I'd love to know his odds. I mean, this guy is pure sprint beast. That's what he is. He really, dude, he could outride any of us. But this is about all he can do at this level. He is just a sprint beast. He's not going to be climbing. He's probably not going to do good at time trials. Sprint monster. Guys, look at the average speed now. Average speed, 45.8 k an hour. Dudes, when I did the women's tour a couple days ago, stage 2, it just dragged forever. What I was expecting to be 3 hours, it felt like it was almost 4 hours. And first stage back, I was dying. I was almost going to DNF it. I thought I was going to DNF it. Please Burp says it's 2:09 here in Belgium. Dude, why are you up so late? Maybe you work overnight. Aaron Smith, what a wacky middle name, Urienstad. Dude, it's got to be like a double last name. It's got to be like the Spanish where they take the father's name, last name and the mother's and they combine it. That's all I can think. I think if we look at Team Uno X, you're going to see they all have a double last name. Okay, they don't. I'm an absolute liar. Yeah, look at this. He's the only guy that has the double last name. Okay, I'm totally wrong. I'll take it. I'll take it, guys. Interesting. Okay, just gonna watch this for a bit. VPP and AP. Oh yeah, Valentine and Aurelian Periponche. Yeah, which one of those brothers won Mont Ventoux last year? I think. Yeah, one of them won Mont Ventoux. Waistband. I love seeing the Southern Hemisphere sun from Aaron. Dude, I love it. I'm so excited to be back with the Tour Down Under. World Tour Racing's back, guys. It was just, we did all that racing. We did the Tour de France. We did the Femmes version of the Tour de France. We did the La Vuelta. We did Burgos. We did Tour of Denmark. I did all the one-day races too. I did the World Championships. And then it just stopped. I missed out on the start of cyclocross because you know what? Cyclocross has got a lot of fans. I think the first cyclocross race I did, guys, it wasn't Tour de France levels, but I think it was like 10, 12,000 views. I'm like, it's not bad. It's not bad at all for something I know nothing about. So I learned a lot about cyclocross racing. I've been loving it. And I think this weekend, there's 2 cyclocross races this weekend. What I'm going to do, guys, we're going to jump over there for a second. We're going to go to Cross. If you want to join me for that. So, yeah, January 24th right here, UCI World Cup Mescaline, something like that, whatever. That's Saturday. And then the next day, Hoogerheide in the Netherlands. Mathieu van der Poel, man, that guy is so good. He is the World Cup leader right now. He doesn't have the highest PCS rankings, but he is the World Cup leader right now. He just... the guy is so good. That's my favorite cyclist right there. So good. He's so cool and calm. He never looks stressed out. Basically, right now, guys, we got 3 groups on the road. The Guillaume Martin group up front, the trio. We got Matthew Greenwood, who is riding for the Australian national team at 38 seconds. The main peloton, 2 minutes, 3 seconds back. They're just going to let them hang out up front there for a bit. Yeah, Aaron, I love it. Aaron's summary of cyclocross. Matthew Van Der Poel wins everything, and there is everybody else. Yeah, totally, dude. Like, I think it's his road power. I mean, but he was winning before. He just finds a part that's flat. It could be in the sand. It could be on the dirt. And you can just honestly see the amount of power he's putting through the pedals. He must be pushing 1,300 watts, something like that. And the other guys just can't compete. And he just pulls away from them. I was going to say slowly. No, he just pulls away from them. Yeah, so impressive watching him. Yeah, so back to normal stuff, guys. So anyone here right now, like Aaron probably doesn't know. And so last Thursday, I talked to my old broker. Guys, I used to be in real estate, right? I don't know if everyone knows that. So after geology, I went into real estate, did really well. COVID hit, shut everything down. I got bored. I left. Called my realtor up out of the blue, and he was like I was a long lost son of his. He was so happy to hear me. I went in the next day. His wife was there. 4 other people were there. Treated me like gold. So I got things going. And as of Monday afternoon, I had my license back. Pay a little bit of money. And a lot of emails and a lot of confirming this and confirming that. I have one last thing to do. It's called Pillar 9. Pillar 9 is kind of like, if you want to list your house, you need to have access to Pillar 9. Your average person can't get access to Pillar 9. You got to be a realtor. So anyways, that's what I'm doing now. And the reason I went with that, I remember earlier I talked about those good interviews I had. One was so good, that's the one where they were like, tell us about yourself. I started blathering, and he says, hey, hang on a second, dude. He goes, do you want to be an account manager for us? Not even the job they were talking about. I said, sure, I like to talk. And it's been dragging. So I saw them on December 2nd. They still haven't decided what they're doing. I'm like, dude, you never had that job, and now you're struggling to get permission to hire for it. I'm out. So the beauty of being a realtor, I still get to do this. Guys, I can still do this. Maybe not all the time, but close. Oh, okay. Oh, we got some people here. Oh, wow. Let me catch up. Carlitos17, where can you watch the stage? Dude, you're going to have to get like a subscription. I'm watching on Flow Bikes. Last year, I did find someone showing it on YouTube. So you could watch it there. You could even just listen to my commentary. Because when they get hijacked from World Tour feed, there's no audio. There's no commentary whatsoever. It's just, I mean, maybe you can find it somewhere. Please burp. I'm a student having exams, so late night studying with this live stream on. Dude, thank you for being here. And then Aaron says, hey, dude, what are you studying? Biomedical sciences. Nice, man. Nice. Very nice. So my guesstimate here, we're moving at 44.1k an hour. We've been going for 30 minutes. So we're already 22.3 kilometers done. Now they will slow down a bit on this hill, but it's 2.1 kilometer at 3.4%. Guys, that's what we call a false flat. It's not flat. It's just a slight upgrade. Uphill, not an upgrade as in a upgrade, but a uphill. You get it? Yeah. So yeah, that's why I passed on that one thing. They might still call me. I mean, I was there for like an hour and a half to show me the back room, the hidden secret stuff in the back, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And I just thought, you know what? Real estate's just a grind, but I'm good at it. It's just running around, saying yes to everyone, just being in the right places. Answer your phone. Go, 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 go. That's all you got to do. And then I can still do, because real estate's mostly later evenings and mostly the weekends, and you're just flying around, it frees up my time in the mornings to do European races. And that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. So guys, help me grow the channel. Inside Cycling World. My name's Colin. Bouncing back over here, Please Burp says, ooh, Aaron first says, nice, challenging major, organic chem, I assume is part of that. Yep. Burp says, yep, first year subject, real challenge. Aaron's saying, sounds like Please Burp soon will be a doping expert. Maybe the World Tour teams will be calling him. Yeah, dudes, who knows what's going on out there, right? Who knows what's going on out there? I don't even know. This one dude, Matthew Greenwood, he's just dangling out there. He's 30 seconds back from the front three riding alone, a minute and a half ahead of everyone else. It's like, yeah, let's check Matthew Greenwood out. That's a struggle fest right there. He's got a lot of races. It's been around for a few years. Best place was second place at the 2024 Oceania Continental Championships Men's Elite. So, who else was there? Who won that? Ryan Kavanagh. It's all Australians. Australians and New Zealanders. Like every single one of them. Oh, here's a French guy. This guy, is he Tahiti? He's Tahitian. I think he was from... Yeah, there's some Tahitian riders. Wow, there's quite a few riders there. Okay, very nice, guys. Very nice. So, yeah, Matthew Greenwood's putting in a big effort out here, and he's not gaining. Not gaining, not losing right now. Okay, so right now, our front group of Guillaume Martin, Enzo Pellini, and Martin Boogie. We're going to call him Martin Boogie from now on. They're going through the first passage of the finish line. So I think we've done a big loop out, and we're going to be right back in Tanunda right now. And if I'm looking at the camera here, or my video, I can see we're right in the middle of this town. So we're back inside Tanunda right now. And when we do the loops, we kind of come back in. We're going to be close to where we actually started when I looked at that map earlier. Please burp saying Poggy might be on an undiscovered performance drug. Haha. Dude, that's yeah, stir the pot, bro. Stir the pot. Dude, like who knows, right? No one knows. What's the saying? If you're not cheating, you're not racing. Like every sport tries to bend the rules. If you're not bending the rules to almost cheating, you're not really competing. It's like weight restrictions. Anything. They'll try to make it lighter. They'll try to get away with it. Same with the drugs. Like they could be taking small microdoses. They could take brand new drugs that are undetectable. They change one molecule and then it passes. It's not the same thing anymore. It's close, but it's not the same. Aaron saying, I was pleased to see Canadian Magdalene Valliere actually participating and following up. Yeah, dude, me too. Yeah, dude, she was right there. Like, she was awesome. Leading up those things. Was that for Ali Wollaston? Yeah, sure it was. Right? She rides for EF. Was Ali on... Here, guys, I need to check this. I need to go look at this right now. Santos Tour Down Under. Where can I see it? Right here. Let's just take a look. And I want to see the start list for EF. Yeah, there she is. Oh, for Naomi Rugg. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she did a lot of pulling. She did a lot of sprinting. And yeah, she was a big part of that race for sure. Dude, you called it right on, Aaron. Right on. Right on, Shaka Khan. Let's go. In the pipe, 5x5. Where's Dawn? Guys, Dawn may have missed his first live stream. Dawn! Yeah, Dawn might have missed his first live stream there. I don't think he even knew I was doing this today. Please burp saying, look at Armstrong talking doping. In true curious person tradition, we were all students, but no, had PhD studies, background in economics, but uni was a while ago. Yeah, university's forever for me now, guys. That was like 1997 when I got my geology degree. I came out, and it was the best degree to have here. It was the best degree to have in Calgary. We're an oil and gas hub. Yeah, good times in the patch. I loved it. Mangler Hill, guys, it's 2.1 kilometers at 3.5%. We've got a little bit to go. It is uphill all the way for like, if I look at this to the top of the climb, 14 or 15 kilometers, but they're only classifying the last 2 kilometers. So you can see the detail profile. Like again, look at the detail profile. We're climbing all the way here. Through Angaston. That's funny. First passage of the finish line, then Angaston there. Why doesn't it show up over here? Maybe it doesn't. Okay, maybe it's just not a point this time around. I think that's what it is. Yeah, because Angaston would be right here where I'm pointing my mouse pointer. I can tell by the way the profile looks here. And Gaston is not, doesn't have points the first time around. And that's fine. Carly's asking, where can you watch the race? Dude, I don't know where you're going to be able to find it right now. I'm watching on Flow Bikes. Kid riding on the side of the road here. Love seeing this. Burp's asking, Aaron, are you doing a job related to your degree? Yeah, good question. How many people here are doing a job related to their degree? I gotta get my mic set up, figured out, guys. I gotta find out the best sound, because I know sometimes I move it and my voice really drops. I don't know if I need to twist it a little bit or not. So yeah, fired up the real estate license. I gotta get that last thing fixed. I think I've got 48 hours to get the registration link done, so I got tomorrow morning. And yeah, before I even had my license, the broker called me. He says, hey, Colin, he goes, how do you feel about property management? He goes, can you do it? I said, I can do it. He says, okay, you're going to take over all of the Drumheller region. It's not a lot, but it's kind of, you're not selling. It's just guaranteed income. You're basically the guy that collects the rents, and it's all electronic now. You call people if something needs to be done. You're going to put tenders or bids out, whatever. If the roof of the apartment needs to be fixed or whatever, you're the property manager. That's what you do. So this morning I started the course. I'm about 20% through it already. So that's what I'm going to be doing as well. So I'll kind of like a three-way combo here. Three-way attack. Aaron's saying, I hear gas is hot now again in Venezuela. Dude, Aaron, bro, I think we need to get together one night and have a few drinks. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What can you say about Venezuela? I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. I think that was one of the reasons they used as an excuse to invade, is that, I don't know, the oil was being stolen or something, and there's still American companies there. I don't really know. I don't know a lot about it. I don't know how that all went down. I can hear the dogs barking. Aaron's saying sort of finance. Oh, Aaron's watching on Peacock in the US. And sort of finance related for individuals, but mostly I have taught mathematics. Okay, cool to know that, Aaron. Yeah, I don't use my degree anymore. I mean, I think I have the coolest degree though. Like, I mean, who doesn't like geology? Right? And my geology was a little bit different. People always think, oh man, it must be awesome going out there with your hammer in the field. Never did that. Guys, I never did that. Never. I did that on field school. So at uni, we got to call it uni because we're in Australia, right? That's all. They always call it uni. Matthew Greenwood here, still riding solo. But guess what, guys? He's only 15 seconds behind them. He's clawing back the time right now. This guy's going to be dead by the time he gets up there. And the guys behind have actually lost 10 seconds. So the main peloton is just slipping back. They don't need to even try yet. So this guy's going to get up. Yeah, so I don't use my degree anymore, but I still love geology. I still read all about it. Yeah, it's just the coolest thing on the planet, right? Geology, paleontology, all that good stuff. I'm going to start getting back into, there's a good author, passed away quite a while ago, Stephen Jay Gould. I'm going to go back and listen to all his books again on Audible. I think way back when I was reading them in uni, put a shrimp on the bobby, I don't think I read them all. So Stephen Jay Gould and I'm thinking. Guys, I got a bad hair day too. We got bad hair today. Didn't work out well for me. Besides the point. Yeah, Stephen Jay Gould and the other guy, they propose the evolutionary theory of punctuated equilibrium. Okay? So I can't even think, guys. I'm sorry. My brain's dead. Instead of phyletic gradualism, where things just change slowly over time, slowly, they slowly change. Their theory is, and I believe both, is punctuated equilibria. Something so crazy happens that if you didn't have the genetic features or whatever to adapt, you died. So there was extreme rapid evolution occurring due to some kind of environmental impact or environmental situation versus just the slow and steady, the animal's neck got slowly longer and longer and longer, and then it became a giraffe or whatever, like that story. Greenwood here is getting close to them. He can see them, but he's just struggling to pull them back. He's actually lost 2 seconds right now. So yeah, Stephen Jay Gould, that's his big thing. But he put out these books, The Flamingo Smile, Bully for Brontosaurus. There's only a couple I can think of right now. And they're just really cool books on, and they're like, I don't know if I want to call them stories. It's all about evolution and stuff. You get like 4 or 5 stories per book. Hopefully someone else has read them. Okay, backing up here, guys. Oh, geez, you guys are going hard here. I'm figuring our crossover courses probably include calculus. Guys, I had to do calculus. I think for my geo degree, I did 1 year of calculus, and then I had to do half year of pure mathematics. I think I did 6 math courses in total, only because they fit. Like statistics, easy, whatever. Linear algebra, easy. Like some of them were so easy, but pure mathematics is quite hard for me. Aaron saying Colin uses a degree on almost every pod. Looking into the geology of the racing region. Maybe we can get some Tanunda info. I am betting it is good for grape growing. It is fantastic for grape growing, dude. This is the place to be. I did actually have, guys, I do have it right here. Like, I had it up before. I was looking at it. And actually, I found this to be really interesting. Maybe I can't see it as good now. Just the feature here, like, you go from, okay, where's Tanunda? Okay, there's Tanunda there. It's like flat, and then just super rough all of a sudden. Really rough. There's some kind of feature going here. I don't know if this is a totally eroded fold feature or some, I don't really know. I'll have to look it up, but we do have Goliath Boulder. We're going to look at that right now. Let's learn about Goliath Boulder. What can we learn about it? It's just a big rock. And welcome to the Big Rock, Goliath Boulder. Actually here in Canada, guys. Hopefully we've got some Canadian viewers watching right now. Just trying to find out something else about it. We do have something called the Big Rock. It's in a place that's south of Calgary. And while I'm just here, I'm going to absolutely nerd out right now. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Let's get into it. Guys, I always struggle to type in the dark here. Big Rock, Okotoks. Okay. I didn't ask for the menu. Big Rock's also a brewery. So, yeah. Come on, Colin. Get with it. Dudes, check this out. I just want to show this to you here. This is called the Big Rock at Okotoks. This is a glacial erratic. This is massive. Wonder if I can get some good pictures here. Like, maybe you can get some perspective. Like, there's people here, and there it is there, and there's actually a road that you drive around it. So you can see how small the cars would probably be around it. This is a big rock that would have been transported here. We got a crash. Red 5, stay on target. Got at least 4 to 5 riders down here. 1 rider down pretty hard. NSN rider involved. We've got a rider in blue that could be maybe a decathlon rider. It's not our front boys. Front 3 are still going. The 2 Groupama FDJ riders and the Uno X rider. Okay, let's get back to it. Yeah, so that was the Big Rock at Okotoks. Glacial erratic. Glaciers come along. Glaciers melt. Rocks that are on the glaciers fall down. Melt down. And they get deposited there. It was never natural to be there. That rock would have came from probably 400 or 500 miles away, somewhere. Please, Burp saying, why didn't you search for a job related to your degree? Dude, I did it 21 years. I did it 21 years. So I was in the heat of the oil patch. I drilled so many wells. I loved it. I still love it. Yes, the world has changed. Yes, renewables are super important, but there's still times when you need oil and gas. You cannot, unless you live in the right environment, you cannot rely strictly on renewables. I always tell people, hang on. Anyone that believes strictly in renewables has never spent a week at minus 40 degrees Celsius. You want natural gas furnace to pound that heat out. If anything shuts down, you're just going to freeze. We actually have a lot of renewable stuff here in Alberta, but a lot of it gets shut down. So when it gets really cold, they shut down the wind turbines. They don't like to work at a certain temperature, so they shut them down. So you've got all this infrastructure, and it's windy. It's windy too. With these cold winds blowing, they turn them off. They don't want them spinning anymore. I guess the oil doesn't hold up well enough, something like that. So we've got all this potential energy, and it's zero. So if you're relying on that for your heat, you're not going to do well. You're not going to do well. So yeah, I did that 21 years, burp. Industry kind of changed. There was a gigantic pipeline that was leaving Alberta into Saskatchewan, into the States. American politics, Canadian politics, they shut the pipeline down, which led to people not wanting to invest in Alberta, which meaning less and less wells got drilled. And I don't know, dude, maybe I got aged out. Maybe I got aged out. Now, when there's someone hiring, they've got 15 years experience, and I walk in and I got 20 plus, they don't want to hire you. Right? There's always that little bit of, oh, well, what if he knows more than I do? I probably do. Because it's totally changed now. Back in the day, we used to make super cool maps. And I met lots of friends that were like, the young guys, they're not really geologists anymore. They're kind of like resource farmers. So you have these gigantic shale plays, and you just pound a bunch of wells into them. You're not going like, I need you to drill right there. Well, can we be a quarter mile that way, Colin? Nope, you can't. Because if you go that way, you cross a fault block. That's, and there won't be any oil on that side of it. How do I know that? Because I mapped it. With resource plays, there's not a lot of mapping. That's what I mean. Like, they're not real geologists anymore. Anyway, moving on. Flocky's back pithy to finish in top 3 today. What is your top 3 prediction? Dude, I mean, right away, you got to say Matty Brennan. You got to say Welsford, because Welsford won this stage last year. Lawrence Pithy. Who does he ride for again? I just saw him at the time trial yesterday. I should know. I'm looking. Yeah, I can't find it right now. Right here. Lawrence Pithy, Red Bull Boro Hans Grohe. Okay, he's got a reasonable sprint. How has he done here before? Well, it says he won the Cadello Evans Great Ocean Road Race last year. He's finished 3rd at that one before. Had some success in Australia anyways. Okay, so he's got him back in for a top 3 finish. Okay, so we got a nice little profile look here at Mengler's Hill now. You can see, guys, it's falls flat. 2%, 1%, 3, 4. There's one little section here, 7% gradient. Just a tiny kick. So, okay, let's hang with the chat. Yeah, guys, my only field... Okay, I shouldn't say that. I did do a bit of field. So at uni... Oh, we're going back to that story. You take 2 full years of field school. So you do like a field school in the fall, and you do one in the spring. That's 1 year. Then you do another one, and another one. So everyone kind of went to different places. I did one in Montana. I did one in southern British Columbia. I did one in California. And I think I did another one in British Columbia too. And as for field work during oil and gas, as the city geologist, I would go out and hang out for like 4 or 5 days. And they were probably all like, oh, here's the city guy, right? Here's the city guy. And I'm almost like, yeah, this is my well, boys. This is my well. You work for me. Yeah, no, dude, I like going out to the well. I would hang out with the well site geologists. I would hang out with the drilling crew. There's tons of engineers out there. It's quite the operation, like when you see it. And these guys work around the clock. Any condition. So when it's minus 30, minus 40 Celsius, the rig's still going. It has to. Those rigs are expensive. They might bill out at 50, 60 grand a day. So they don't go in and have little breaks. I mean, they probably have warm-up shelters, and they probably shift the crew more often. I'm not really sure, but... Okay, Aaron saying top 3 for me would be Brennan, Vernon, Wellsford. Yeah, don't forget about Ethan Vernon, man. He's fast. That sounds like a good finish there. Aaron says, on teaching, I just took about 50 hours of math in all my econ studies because I liked it and you need it. I just sort of fell into teaching because my mom taught it and I liked it. Aaron saying that Okotoks looks like limestone shale. Dude, I'd have to check it out. I'm not actually even sure what kind of rock it is right now. Yep, a lot of people do follow in their parents' footsteps here. That's what Burp's saying. Aaron's right. Remember, do something you love to have a happy life. Dude, I love doing this. I love doing this. I just got to figure out how to monetize it more. We have no sponsors. Where's all the sponsors? Actually, I did get invited to... I did one program. I can't even remember what it was called now. It was some kind of boot camp. They said, you've been hand selected by YouTube to attend our boot camp based on what we see on your channel. We want to help you grow, blah, blah, blah. And that's continued on. I think I started Thursday. I hope I can make it. Creators something, content creators something, workshops. I don't know. You know, I got to get, I want to watch those, and I got to get through that property management program and then take the test and actually start doing some real estate. It's so early in the year though, guys. Around here, things don't start selling till about March. You don't really buy and sell a lot of houses in the winter. No one wants to look at a house when it's 20 below or there's a blizzard. Flocky, drill baby drill, right? Yeah, I love it, dude. Drill baby drill. Oh, that's so funny, man. Drill baby drill. I'm gonna start saying that every day of my life. Drill baby drill. Just, you know, if someone says something really stupid, I'm just gonna say drill baby drill. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be like a new thing I do. That's my new one. Oh yeah, good times. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna be super busy. And wow, I think we got 6 stages. Do we have 6 stages? 5 stages. So I'll be going, yeah. This totally threw me off because I'm going Wednesday. It's Wednesday in Australia. It's Tuesday here. So this will be going through Saturday, I guess, then. So we know what Colin's doing on a Saturday night. Yeah, Colin's getting out there, doing his thing. Yeah, hitting the club. No, he's sitting at home doing YouTube streams. That's what he's doing. He's a total winner. It's kind of interesting here too, guys. Like when I see the distances, like 120.6 kilometers, that's pretty light. But it is the first race of the year. I mean, if we saw a stage that was 120.6 kilometers long at the Tour de France, that would be like a monstrous climbing stage. You know, like 5,000 meters of climbing, 6,000 meters of climbing. They keep them super short. So they're not out there for like 12 hours straight. Average speed still nice, 43.2k an hour. Yep, and I'm liking this. I'm liking this because we've done 40k right now, and we're at 55 minutes. Because, guys, I want to make sure I'm not up all night. We'll be done this 8:45. Haven't even eaten yet. In fact, guys, my eating has been so bad lately. But yeah, I might have had some toast for breakfast. And then I think I had a couple of Oreo cookies. So like it's the diet of an elite athlete is what it is, essentially. No, just kidding, guys. We're getting deep in the financial talks here. But yeah, drill baby drill. So we got our 3 riders up front: Guillaume Martin, Enzo Pellini, and Martin Boogie. Matthew Greenwood has now fallen back because he's exhausted himself. He was within 15 seconds. He's now 28 seconds back. He's probably falling back on this false flat climb. These 3 up front can move quicker as a group than that one dude can behind. So he's going to be suffering a little bit here. He might have a chance of catching them on the descent, though. Because once we go to the top, it is a Category 3 climb. You guys can see that right here on the screen, Category 3 climb. And remember, too, there is points towards the mountains jersey there. So we do have a Mountains jersey here. 3 times up Mangler's Hills today. We'll take all those points. The jersey for the overall leader. Guys, this is kind of cool. This is the virtual classification right now. So you can see these front 4 riders. They're up. They've moved up 112 and 124 spots respectively. From where they started the day, because they're so far up the road right now. Remember, this is just virtual. This will all change. So for the Tour Down Under, they don't wear the yellow jersey, they wear the ochre jersey, like kind of an orange color. So ochre, love that. And I'm gonna look at some of the stats here. Wow, this is kind of crazy. I would have thought Guillaume Martin was young, but he's been around forever. Guillaume Martin is 32 years old, Martin Boogie 26, and Enzo Pellini 23 years old. Let's just have a quick look here. Last wins for Guillaume Martin. He won last year, April 19th, at a 1.1 race. Nothing huge, though. Nothing huge. We're just going to have a little look, dudes. Yeah, let me get away from that. Once I start reading stuff, guys, I stop talking. So let's just keep the talk going. You can see we're not that far from the top here. It's going to level out a little bit. Actually going to dip down a tiny bit here if you look at the screen here with the detail profile. And then we climb up to the top of Mangler's. This is where we're going to get our steepest section. I think we might get some 7-8% through here. Just trying to see what the name of this place is. Vine something or other. Vine Valley. It's got to be Vine Valley. It's coming. You can see it coming on screen right now. Okay, back to the chat, dudes. For us North Americans here that are actually watching this. Oh, it looks like Greenwood said, I'm done. Greenwood says I'm done. He's getting a quick bottle, and he was virtually at a standstill on the side of the road. They probably just told him, Matthew, just wait. Wait for the peloton now. You're just killing yourself. So, huge effort, and the sad thing is that got him nowhere. He's just working on his tan, I guess. Bad heating habits are very on brand for Inside Cycling World. Yes, dude, they are. Which is the ultimate irony for a sport that obsesses about nutrition. Yeah, dude, I just eat whatever I want. I just eat whatever. Pop-Tarts, cookies, donuts. You know me. I did it just a while ago, too. I stopped at the grocery store, bought a bunch of junk, like just garbage for a weekend. Hey, I'm doing my thing. And 6 Boston cream donuts, ate them all in one day. I ate them all in one day. I was like, when I buy them, I'm kind of like, yeah, well, you know, Colin, this is all you're allowed to eat today now. This is it. So just eat them all. And then I think I followed the next day with like crappy pizza, bags of chips, just garbage. A lot of coffee. I feel that every learned person needs to learn money and finance literate. Okay. No matter what they study, time value of money probably being the most important. Oh, totally, dude. Dude, what do you think about silver? Aaron, let's speculate on silver right now. What was the last price today? It's just insane. I got a little bit left. I sold my silver out last year. I was probably only in for about $20 an ounce. I think I sold it out at 40 last January? January? Yeah, last January. So yeah, I don't know, whatever. I got $5,000 out of it or something. I got some left, but I think I saw a silver this morning. It was like almost $96 US per ounce. So I'm thinking I might sell it, get a little bit of cash out of it. I need the cash. Hey, you know what? Hey guys, if you need cash, you know what you got to do? Call JG Wentworth, 8776. What is it? 8766 now. You guys know the song. We've had this discussion before. 8776 cash. I forget. Come on, give me a break. Give me a break. Yeah, 43 kilometers done in the first hour. We're rolling, guys. Limp Bizkit, we're rolling. You know, I listened to that today. That's what I thought about. I was going to try to sing it out loud for you guys. Yeah, JG Wentworth. If you need cash, you call him. If you got a structured settlement and you need cash now, call JG Wentworth. 877 cash now. There it is. There it is. Yay, Dawn's here. Dawn, I said earlier that you missed your first stream ever. Dawn's here. Dawn, check mark. Perfect. Dawn has perfect attendance, guys. Aaron saying silver's doing well, but gold even more. Gold as a store of value, but stay away if just speculating. Yeah, dude. I cashed out my gold years ago, too. I didn't have tons, but man, ooh, that would have been worth a good chunk of money now. I think I was cashing out my gold at like 1,700 an ounce. I think I should cash my silver out now. Make some money. And then once I get my first few house sales back under my belt, maybe try to get a little bit more into silver, but maybe at the new base of like 75 an ounce or something. Because it's going to come back now. Has to. Yep, need cash now. I need cash now, guys. I got my mini truck up for sale. Well, it will be up for sale soon. I had to get a new carburetor called in for it, carb kit. The guys were like, it's a ripoff call. It's $417. I'm like, I don't care. Bring it in. I need it. So my mini truck is one of those little Japanese trucks, you know, those little white ones. So I bought it for my acreage, living out here on the acreage, right? And the last 2 winters I haven't used it. And just call me JG Wentworth. I need cash now. I put monster tires on it. I put heavier suspension on it. I put a plow on it. And I've got a winch with controls inside so I can control the plow. So I'm going to fix it and I'm going to flip it. Bye-bye. Aaron saying gold and silver ETF probably the way to go in 21st century. 877 cash now. That's right. Are salaries in your country taboo? Mr. Burp, who you asking? I wouldn't know everyone's salary. Like, I don't know what we're talking about here. Metals needed for AI data center and chip making, probably better metal place. Yeah. Actually, what'd they say silver? The silver run, well, it's a lot of hype and speculation, but I guess all the solar panels use a ton of silver. Guys, we've got our front group. It's only 3 riders now. Maddie Greenwood has been pulled back. 2 minutes, 35 seconds down. We got the full peloton. That's how it's going to be. Ineos Grenadier doing all the work. And 1 Visma Lisa Bike rider up there. And then the balance of the Visma Lisa Bike team behind them. We're going through a little place here called Barossa in Australia. Yeah, silver is on a tear, man. Like on a tear. And I remember when I first got back into silver too, that was always the marketing thing they told you. If you look at the ratio of gold to silver in the world, when they mine it, the price ratio is way out of whack. Like silver, if you look at the ratio, what's found and what it's selling for, they're not right. It needs to go up a lot. I saw one guy saying 170 an ounce this year. I'm like, huh? Like, Dawn's asking, how is my Danny Popple doing? Dude, I think I saw him yesterday. He did pretty good in the time trial. I think he did. I'm going to take a look for you. Danny Van Poppel yesterday, or maybe early on I saw him. Like he was sitting in 10th place or something. I don't know where he finished. Danny Van Poppel. I'm just looking for his name. I don't see it right now. Yeah, so the fast guys yesterday, Sam Watson, Ethan Vernon, Lawrence Pithy. These are all names we're going to see today at the end. Yeah, where's Van Poppel? Who does Van Poppel race for this year? I can't even remember. You think I'd never done this before? Tanunda to Tanunda. Guys, we're at 46.1 kilometers done. Let's get it. 74 kilometers to go. They're talking about Guillaume Martin's name is Socrates Uvelo. He is a philosopher on the bike. He's written several books. I didn't know he'd written a book about cycling too. The Peloton and I. But I guess he's a philosopher. Whatever that means. Just speculate on whatever. To be or not to be. Man, dudes, I'm tired. I'm sorry. What, you know when you make yourself laugh over saying something just stupid? Then that's how you know you're really tired. Gold. Stay away from gold. Silver, all good, man. I'll take the silver. Ways to remember the periodic table. This dude here is calling for Milano. Dude, nice call. Who do we got here? This guy here, Messias 35 calling for, I think you're calling for Milano, right? Juan Sebastian Milano. Let's have a look. Dude, I've seen this guy sprint before. This guy here doesn't get enough credit. I think this is who you're talking about, bro. Juan Sebastian Milano. This guy is really fast. Really fast. And just look at his results. 2 stages at La Vuelta just in the last couple of years. Right? 3 at Burgos. 4 at the Tour of Colombia. That's a race I've never covered. It's Tour of Guangxi. I mean, these Vuelta wins are probably really, really good wins. Very, very fast dude on a team that doesn't really think about sprinting. Surprised how long he's been there, too. And I think if I look at his stuff here, 2018 he raced for a team called Manzana Postobon. I bet you that's a Colombian team. Yeah, Colombian team. Right? That's Colombia, isn't it? Sure. I don't know. We'll just pretend that it is. I just made that up. If I'm wrong, I'm just going with it. I'm allowed to. Okay. 10th place is good. No pressure. Danny Van Poppel, over under relegations of 4.5 this year. I know. That guy, yeah. He's just so erratic on the bike, right? The philosopher on the bike means he is mid on the bike in a professional peloton sort of way. He's mid. He's mid. Yeah, you know what? Guillaume Martin, yeah, he's mid. Never super high-end GC contender. Ineos is setting up for something. I mean, they're all working for Welsford, guys. Let's take a look at the Ineos Grenadiers lineup. Jack Haig, Lucas Hamilton, Mikhail Kwiatkowski. Here's a name I don't know that well. Embret Svestad Bardsing. Ben Swift. Oh, Sketchyville there. Our trio up front, it's showing, I think that's Guillaume Martin himself. And yeah, he hit something really rough on the road, and you can see him barely hanging on to the handlebars. One of those things where you're barely hanging on, it just shakes your hands off the handlebars, and then you're bye-bye. Sam Watson, and this is the guy that won yesterday. And then Sam Welsford. Man, imagine this guy for your lead-out man. Sam Watson, TT guy, bit of a sprint, leading out Sam Welsford. All sprint. Looking shaggy here, just disheveled. Actually, I saw he doesn't really look like this much. Like he's got his hair cut a little bit shorter. Yeah, this guy here, he was just like, yeah, I don't even care about my hair anymore. Yeah. This is the look you have when you're just like, humans, I don't even care anymore. I'm just done with them. See, man, I'm laughing at myself. Okay, I'm done. Sorry, guys. No, yeah, that guy's really fast. Really fast, and they chit-chatted him up quite a bit at the beginning because they probably know he's going to win it. Okay, please burp. Dude, thanks for being here, man. It's late for you. Go to bed. Aaron saying Milano's problem is his name is not Milan or Malir. Yeah. Yeah. Those guys are so fast. So fast. Yeah, it's crazy, guys. These dudes like Milan, and so yeah. I guess he's not here. I was gonna go look them up, but Milan and Merlier. I think I was saying that wrong. So Tim Merlier for, is he Soudal Quickstep? I think he is. Is he? I think he is. And Milan for Lidl Trek. They're sprinting like 78, 79, 80k an hour. I mean, maybe there's a slight downhill, but that's fast. That's fast. They're sprinting at close to 50 miles an hour on a bicycle, riding essentially in their underwear. I always tell people that, like, it's a pretty dangerous sport. Yeah, they're not big dudes. They're not punching each other. They're not hitting each other. But I always say to people, like, if you don't ride your bikes, drive your car down the road at 20 miles an hour. Just 20 miles an hour. Like 35k an hour. And undo your seatbelt and just jump out. You wouldn't do that because you know it would hurt really bad. So these guys are really tough. Aaron saying Visma has a sacrificial pace guy up there and then 6 white and orange jerseys. Yeah, that one Visma guy's been sitting there the whole time. And then right after the IGD guys, Ineos, they've got the rest of the Visma team. Let's take a look at Visma Lisa Bike right now. Guys, love doing this. I forget the names. Matty Brennan, Filippo Ferrelli, Per Strand Hagins, Anton Schiffer, Menno Husing, Pietro Matteo, and Tim Rex. Let's take a look at Matty Brennan. This guy, like last year, let's take a look at him. Last year, second place. First place here, Tour Britain Men, Lidl Deutschland Tour, 2-stage wins, second in the points classification. Tour of Poland won stage 5. Great Britain Road Race, second place. Tour of Norway, like, come on. Like, look at this. Second place, first place, second place, first place. Come on, dude. Let someone else win. And I'm forgetting here right now. Guys, did anyone watch the Tour of Guangxi that I actually streamed? No one did. That's okay. I didn't want to watch it. It was too late at night for me. Man, who's that young dude? Oh, he's a young dude. I think he had as many wins as Poggy did last year. I think he won 4 stages at the Tour of Guangxi, and the very race before that, he won 4 stages. And I think he rides for Soudal. Young guy. No time for shaving, too much winning. Pretty Dangerous understates it. This is yearly, the only sports that has multiple deaths in competition and training, almost guaranteed. Yeah, totally, man. Like, one crash. That's it. And the crazy thing is that they get up from it. They get up from them. I'm trying to remember that Tour Guangxi guy. What's his name? And the race right before it. Guys, I covered them. Yeah. Okay. Brain's dead. Good map on screen here right now. You can see how close we are there. The race course. It's a big loop, but it gets very, very close together. Flying along here, 66.6 Ks to go, guys. Still in phase 1 of the race, though. I think they're just going to let them sit here between 2.5 to 3 minutes gap, and then it's all going to be pulled back. Third passage of the finish line, we still have 30K to go. They can pull back about 1 minute for every 10 Ks. So they could pull it all back right there. And just setting up for like a monstrous sprint. Monstrous. So everyone's expecting Ineos Grenadiers to sit at the front. And like Aaron was saying, there's the one sacrificial dude for Visma Lisa Bike. Jaco Alula lurking up here on the right-hand side of the screen. Don't forget, just up ahead, we do have points and time bonifications at Engaston. So they're going to be fighting for those guys. I mean, you're always going to see the Santos Tour Down Under. It's not decided by minutes like the Tour de France. It's decided by like a few seconds. So all these time bonifications are going to mean something big at the end. Yeah, dude, loving life. Dude, I just had a great day today. I had such a good day today. Doing my courses, getting out of the house for a little bit. Still not riding the bike. Zwift, I'm coming back tomorrow, man. So I think, guys, for my cycling comeback right now, because I've been terrible on the bike. Got a crash. Sorry, replay. There was a Visma rider there, EF rider. That looks like a Groupama rider, and maybe, no, that might be Bahrain. That's Bahrain. I think there's a Groupama rider on the ground, though. That was from that replay earlier. What are we seeing here? Most top 10 results since the last victory for the sprinters. So maybe that's how long they've gone without getting a win. Tim Tom Teutenberg, 104 top 10s without a win. Oh, it says right here, date of last victory. He's never had a victory. This guy's never had a victory? Well, I guess so. I was going to say to myself, how did he win the Olympias Tour? That doesn't mean you got to win anything at that race. You could just finish second and third, and everyone else kind of bombs in and out. You could get the overall. So he's got a ton of top 10s, but not one win. That's a cool stat. He probably doesn't want me talking about it. Last arrivals in Tanunda, stage 2 last year, Welsford. Guys, Welsford, huge favorite. So he won in 2024 when it was stage 1, just like this year. Sam Welsford won it. 2025, it was stage 2. Sam Welsford won it. Before that, we had Phil Bauhaus, Sam Bennett. Ah, man. Sam Bennett. I wish that guy would I wish he would have like a resurgence. I always liked that dude. He's kind of disappeared now. Andre Greipel, Oscar Ferrer, Andre Greipel, and this is a name I don't know. Carl Menzies. Wow. This guy's, he's 48 now. Oh, yeah. It's because we jumped all the way back to 2007. Tanunda. Okay. That's why he's 48 now. I'm like, what did he win at 40? I thought they were saying it was just a few years ago. Okay, whatever. Walk it off. Okay, let's just chill for a second. We're going to have a little chill session. Man, I don't know how I did those 6-hour days in the summer. Aaron saying, I heard someone say cycling in Europe is best understood as boxing in 20th century America. It is a sport for those in the lowest economic classes to make a living as an alternative. Yeah, dude, totally. I've been reading about all sorts of history. Sometimes it was their only way out, like in the 30s and the 40s. Aaron saying, are you planning on selling flats in town or ranch properties? Dude, I'll do. Paul Manier. Dude, yes, bro. Boom! Right there. Swoosh Kid comes in and just, ooh, dude, get on the channel, bro. You are also you are like in inner circle now. You are inside the inner sanctum. Yeah, Paul Manier last year, guys. Tour Guangxi, win. And I think the race before, he did it 4 times in a row as well. And there was that guy from Unibet Titama Rockets. I think he's a Czech Republic rider, maybe. Can't remember his name. He finished second every day. So the one guy gets first place every day for 4 days straight, and the other guy gets second every day. Swoosh Kid, thanks, bro. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me, I don't think that's happened on camera before. Yeah, so Aaron, I'll do both. So I am licensed residential and rural. The area I'm going to cover is, I'm just in this general area, like Didsbury, Carstairs, Linden, Acme, Bisker. Anything down there is kind of like mine from my broker. I mean, obviously anyone can go for it, but I'll get the leads in that area. But there's a town further south. It's booming. It's only about 100,000 people. It's called Airdrie. That's where I want to work. So I got to make inroads, but I know how to do it. Basically, I've got a third Facebook page. So there's a column page, there's the Inside Cycling World page, and there's another column page you guys never get to see. It's going to be all real estate, and I'm gonna film videos, and I'll put some voiceover to them, just talking about the town, right? And then post them on my Facebook page, and I will spend some money and I'll boost them. You can go on Facebook and it'll say, you can reach another 8,000 people if you spend $12.63. Okay, ching. Just to get your name out there. It's a good way to do it. Aaron saying, other than curling, covering the Nordic skiing events would be the closest to cycling coverage. It is awesome to see that the athletes give their all and pass out at the line. Von Tu like. Yeah, dude, exactly. Oh, dude. Yeah, those guys, the Nordic skiers, like I would just say like cross-country skiers, whatever you want to call it. Those guys are absolute beasts. Like massive VO2 max. I love that stuff. I love it. Dawn saying early mornings are better than late nights for these streaming sessions. Oh, absolutely, Dawn. I look at the numbers and I'm like, woo! It's a lot of work. But Dawn, it's because you're just the few Americans that are awake. Americans and Canadians are awake that are watching this. Most of the Australians don't even know about my channel. And all of Europe's asleep. But what I said earlier, Dawn, was when I did the women's stage, I got like 2.5 times more views when I was sleeping as Europe was awake. So people will start watching it. And it doesn't really matter, guys. This is just me tuning up for the whole year. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, maybe Don's saying early mornings are easier. Maybe. Kubis. Yeah, swoosh kid, dude. You know you're cycling. He's Slovakian. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I gotta be careful about that. It's Lucas, right? Lucas Kubis. Yeah, and I think he finished second 4 times to Magnier. Okay, so Magnier, is he Soudal? I think Magnier is Soudal. That guy is deadly. He is like top tier now. He's top tier. So like top tier, Milan, Merlier, Magnier is right there now. Aaron saying Paul Magnier winning shows how much the start list matters. Great season to that dude. Yeah, it was incredible. Yeah, I think they showed like race wins, and he was right there with Poggy last year. Aaron saying I kind of like 7:45 sessions better than 5 a.m. wake up calls. Dude, I like getting up early. I just like getting up early. It does make for long days. Sleeping in for me is just like, nah, let's get it. I actually like the quiet in the morning. So let's say I was on vacation. Well, I was going to go to Cabo, but yeah, I'll go another time. Screw it. Who cares? I like getting up early on vacation, getting a coffee when no one's around, sitting by the water and just chilling before it gets all noisy and stuff. It's my style. Most experienced teams at the Tour Down Under, guys. They are saying it is the NSN cycling team. Team Jayco Alula, Ineos Grenadiers, Team Australia. What is this based on? It just has a number here, 29. What does that mean? 29 what? I don't know. Oh yeah, guys, too, don't forget, kind of cool here, NSN. NSN, here's Binyam. Binyam Girmay rides for NSN now. Wow, Simon Clark is still there. He won't, not much longer though. It says until February 1st. I guess he gets to do one last month. Maybe it's for... I wonder if he's racing here. Is Simon Clark racing here? Let me just close that down. Simon Clark's racing here. So this will be his last month racing. Yep, will retire on February 1st, 2026. Pretty cool, man. This guy's been around forever. Orica Green Edge, Cannondale Drapac, the first team EF Education, EF Education First, EF Pro Cycling, Team Quebeca, Israel Premier Tech. So he's gone through all the troubles of being a member of Israel Premier Tech. Lucky him. Dude's rocking. We're about an hour and 25 minutes down. We covered 62K, average speed 44K an hour. I'm sure it's going to sit right there. It might actually go up by the end. You know, they will be going faster at the end. They might drag that average up, maybe. Peloton's now under 2 minutes behind. Here's our profile again. We've got our front three, 2 Groupama guys and Uno X rider. Just under 2 minutes back, we got the full Peloton. A little bit of a steep wall coming up, downhill, and then into Gaston. You know, get up front, get these points early, these seconds early. You're going to have the jersey at the end of the day. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get up here and get the 3 seconds and then finish somewhere close to with the sprinters. I don't think they're going to make it to Angaston the second time without being caught. I mean, look how close it is already. Like, they're caught. Anytime they want, they can pull them back. When I first heard of Magnier, I thought they were referencing an impressionist painter. Yes. Dude, and he's so, I think he's like 22 years old. Aaron saying NSN 29 is probably the number of World Tour years as a sum. Yeah, good idea. Good idea, dude. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I could see that maybe. Okay. Most stage wins at the Tour Down Under history by competing teams. It's Lotto Intermarché at 24 wins. Team Jayco Alula at 13. Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe at 8. Ineos Grenadiers at 7, XDS Astana at 6 wins. Interesting. Oh, I love stats like this. In 4 out of 12 races, when Enzo Polini, he's in that front trio for Groupama FDJ, was in when they were in the break made it to the finish. So there's a 1 in 3 chance that they're going to stay away. Do you guys think they're going to stay away? I think 0 chance. 0. So that stat's going to get thrown out the window. These guys are not staying away. Not a chance. Okay. Yeah, we're getting it. And we're going to have another glorious day tomorrow, guys. I'm going to be up early. I'm going to hit that course. Then I got to call my broker, make sure Pillar 9's up and running. And then I got to hit the course again all day tomorrow. And we're going to stream again tomorrow night. And we got some fantastic stages coming up too. Fantastic stages. Actually, why don't we take a look at that right now? What's tomorrow? Stage 2. Ooh, lumpy. Not a sprinter stage, guys. I think they said there's only really 2 sprint opportunities for sprinters today and 1 more stage. This is the corkscrew. So we got category 2 at the beginning, sprint at Lobenthal. Then we hit the corkscrew, another sprint. We hit the corkscrew again. The sprinters will not be hanging on here. So not a sprint day tomorrow. More of a GC Riders Day or just a straight up stage winner day. I wonder which will be the other one. Maybe this one. Oh, that looks lumpy too. I know they said it was quite lumpy. We got the Wollonga Hill Day, not for sprinters. And it's got to be the last day, Sterling. Yeah, last days for sprinters. It looks like just a big circuit race. You can see it here. So this is the last day. Yeah, this is the sprint day. So first stage and the last stage for the sprinters. All the rest is going to be some really awesome racing. Come back here and back to live sets. Ineos Grenadiers, it's been the same the whole time. 1 Ineos Grenadier, 1 Visma guy, whole Ineos team, whole Visma team. That's all I'm seeing. No one else. No one else has come to the front. Current gap is 2 minutes and 3 seconds according to Pro Cycling Stats. And we're basically on our second ascent of Mengler's Hill right now. We're in the lead-up section before it. It is quite the lead-up, but it's generally uphill all the way. 20 after 7 at night, guys. Oh, dude, I can't even remember what you said before. Richard Veronk. Darling of the French housewives. Is that what it was? Dude, okay, for the Tour de France, I'm going to go frosted tips. Okay, I might do that. Actually, I should put like something up. You got to bid, and once we get enough bids in, I will go frosted tips. I will do a full Richard Veronk for the Tour de France. Wollonga Hill is for Narvaez and Vine Buckets. Yeah, I love Wollonga. I've only, Wollonga, I've done it on Ruby. That's where I've ridden Wollonga. So, yeah, it's a great course there. They got the old Wollonga, I think they call it Old Wollonga Hill, and there's a brand new road right beside it. I'll try to point it out when we're at that point in the race. 570 meters done today out of a total of 1,107. So it's not crazy, but it's not really flat either. I mean, I guess it is for 120K, but short race. Short race here. What now? Oh, interesting. That gap went from 2 minutes and 3 seconds when I was just yammering before down to 1 minute and 39. So I'm going to guess the leaders hit a steeper segment. The rubber band effect kind of pulled the guys at the back closer, and it might snap out again. Now we're back to 1 minute and 49 seconds. Just 10 seconds just materialized there. Yeah, after this, chill time. Just get on that couch and chill. And, oh yeah, make my supper. You know what my supper's going to be tonight? Probably a bag of chips, because I haven't had supper yet. Again, cycling's been crappy, and my eating is just, it's bad right now. I think, I don't know what it is. Like, even my taste is off a bit right now. I had some food last time. Like, I don't even like the taste of this. So then I ended up eating frozen yogurt. Something with a bit of kick to it. Oh, here we go for Don. Last top 20 results in bunch sprints for Danny Van Poppel. 5th at the Tour of Holland. 12th at the Chime Binch. I think I covered that race. Oh, the Crow race. 4th place, 19th place, and 16th. Probably with about 8 relegations. Whatever, right? I just like to give him a hard time. Yes, the Richard Virenque look. And what it did to the madams of the French countryside. Will do, bro. Will do. I'm going to do that. Yes. I know, they made him seem like he was a really good looking dude or something. And I think the whole Festina team came out with the frosted tips that one year. Yeah. Oh, man. If I did that, I wouldn't live it down. Would not live it down. But I might do it. If a sponsor came along and said, man, yeah, we're gonna do an ad read and we're gonna pay you some good money. Like if they said, yeah, man, you can do an ad read, we're gonna pay you like 12 grand to do an ad read, but you also have to go full frosted tips because we heard you joking about it. I would still do it. And I would say, you can pay me less too. Not a lot though. Just a little bit. So, love it. Okay, virtual points classification. Jonathan Ayers, Game Martin. Actually, let's take a look at the GC here. So this is the virtual GC, guys. You can see here, we've got 3 riders in green. You can see Narvaez is up there too, way back there. That's because he got time out on course in that sprint. He won that sprint. That's why he won it. That's why Milano let him win it, because Milano is way faster. And you know what? I remember on the replay, when Narvaez got over the line, I remember him looking back and kind of like waving. Like, thanks, dude. Thank you. He picked up 3 seconds there in time. And if you look at our leaders, they've gone through a checkpoint by themselves. They've got also 1, 2, and 3 time bonifications. The leaders on the road, though, currently are 1 minute and 44 seconds up. So it's going to push them way up there. Actually, look at this here, too. Enzo Polini had a horrible day yesterday. Horrible. He's 4 minutes and 38 seconds down after a 3.6 kilometer long prologue. How could you be that far down? He must have had a flat out there. That's all I can think. Because I'm seeing a lot of riders that are like 130 down from like the fastest, but 438 down, that's pretty bad. And he is a time trialist too. So he must have had a horrible ride yesterday. At the prologue, yesterday, he was 113th, which doesn't put him in the worst spot either. Is that right? Why is he so far down? No, there's no way. There's no way. Did he get a penalty? Like, look at this. He was 23 seconds down, but when you look at the virtual GC we were just looking at, it's saying he's at 438. Oh no, that's his time now. Sorry, that's his time now. And these are all the times clicking backwards. Okay, got it figured out. We're good. Okay. I was going to say, dude, he also had that earring. Yeah, he was a bad boy. He had a piece of metal in his ear. Oh, goofy. Yeah, Virenque had the earring bad boy look. He's so bad. Oh, Visma Lisa Bike, that one lone dude, he's on the front now. Ineos Grenadiers lined up behind him. And then the entire Visma team with Matty Brennan just ready to do some business today, folks. Okay. Yeah, Brennan's keeping the powder dry for sure. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought a professional lost time could run the break today. But he did only finish 24 seconds down. It was just the way I was looking at the data there. But yeah, that is common, guys. If you don't know that, Aaron's got a good point here. At longer stage races where you're a rider who's never going to win the GC, general classification, first place, like, you know, who wins the race overall, sometimes you'll have a crappy day. You'll have a crappy day on purpose. Like, I'm going to ride real crap today, and I'm going to finish 10 minutes behind. So then when I go on the attack the next day, they're all going to go, This guy's 10 minutes behind. Let him go. And they may let you go far enough. Nature breaks happening on the fly, folks. Cameras, let's pull out. When you're down by 10 minutes, they're going to give you, some lead. And it just may work out that they don't judge it right and you get to escape and you get to win a stage. Happens all the time in pro cycling. Professional loss of time, as Aaron calls it. So yeah, Visma's on the front right now. Ineos Grenadiers, all of the Visma team behind them. And then I got to say it's Red Bull. Let's take a look at Red Bull for a second. Who are we looking at for Red Bull here? Red Bull. Finn Fisher Black. Ooh, Danny Van Poppel. So that's going to be their sprinter today. How good did they rate him? Full sprint. Kind of a big guy for a cyclist. He's just a little bit shorter than me. A lot lighter than me. Finn Fisher's pretty big too. A little bit taller than me. A lot lighter than me. I mean, look at this guy. He's so skinny. So it's going to be one of those two up there, I think. Oh, we got Lawrence Pithy, the other two. Medium sprint. Nothing special. 71 kilometers done. It's clicking down fast now, guys. Still at 43.4 kilometer hour average. I was going to guess about a 44, 45 k an hour average for the whole race. Aaron saying Ineos looks like a peach creamsicle look. Yeah, totally. It's kind of like orangey, kind of like salmon-y orange, peachy orange, white, and then just the lightest gray colored shorts. I guess they're not as bad as they were saying. Like, they made them seem like they were horrendous. Got the Visma guy on the radio talking to the team car right now. That's the head of the Visma pack. I think the other guy's still up front. Ineos riding the Pinarellos. Pinarellos are all with the same white and peachy, orangey color. Visma's on their black and yellow bumblebee look bikes. The Visma rider is on the front too. I have no idea who that is. They haven't shown him yet. Let's see if I can see a number here. Was that? Could that have been right? Here, I'm gonna have a quick look. I think it's Tim Rex. I thought I saw a 57, and there is his number is 157. All we needed to hear was Nerman here. Come on, Jonas, come on. Wrong race, guys. Wrong race. I love imitating that guy. We need more of that. I need more Netflix Unchained. Tour de France Unchained on Netflix. I need more. They could just make $1 million. Actually, I really like the Movistar one too, or Movie Star, whatever you guys want to call it. Yeah, I love that one. I love the theme song. Aaron Smith, Finn Fisher is a good podium call for the whole race. His sister races too, eh? And she's awesome. What is it? Her name? Neem? Yeah, I think her name is Neem. Neem Fisher Black, I think. So we are working our way up Mengler's Hill again here. At the top, we're going to have climbing points, 5, 3, and 2 climbing points. Right now, we've climbed Mengler's once, so let's see what we got for points. It's going to be our leaders, obviously. 5, 3, and 2 for Boogie, Enzo Pellini, and Guillaume Martin. Will they stay away? They might. They might just let them stay away, I think. I wonder what the median bike costs in this year in the World Tour. 16 grand. Yeah, dude, probably. Yeah, I think I just saw something a few days ago. Like, the entry level for this one bike was like, I mean, it's a high spec bike, was like 14 grand. And then the tour spec one was like 19 grand. Yeah, it's nutty. Crash them, they're destroyed. Like, what a quick way to lose 15, 20 grand, right? Okay. Yeah, Ineos pulling. We've seen that. Visma's there. Strong team for Ineos here. Strong team. Watson, Welsford, Kwiatkowski, Ben Swift. Like, these guys they all know what they're doing. Longest climbs in this Tour Down Under. So we got Wollonga Hill's pretty short. It's only 3.2 kilometers at 7.5%. That's stage 4. Tomorrow we got the Corkscrew twice, and that's 3.6 kilometers at 6.7%. And then Ashton is, oh, we got Ashton tomorrow too. So tomorrow's a brutal day. Ashton is 9.9 kilometers at 4.3%. So nothing crazy, but, you know, they're going to race them hard. Average speed 43. It's coming down a little bit because we are on that climb. Swoosh Kid. 22-year-old Thornley won the national championships Great Britain. Men's under 23. Has a bit of a sprint as well. Oh, okay, dude. Dude, what team is he on? Let's look up Thornley. I'll probably just watch for his name here. Thornley. Was he on Ineos? No. I'm looking. Right here. Callum Thornley on Red Bull. Okay. Man, this guy's tall. This guy's like probably 6'3" minimum, maybe 6'4". Okay. 6th at the national championships of Great Britain, men's elite. And what was he saying? Also, he won the under 23 in the past, I think. Right here. Well, he's got 5th at the Worlds. Okay, that's pretty decent. 5th at the World's Championships under 23 individual time trial. Okay. Third, you got 3rd on a stage at the Giro d'Italia Next Gen. Points at the Cebu Cycling Tour. Oh, he's Scottish. Because he's Scot. I got to remember that. Can't say he's English. I'll be crucified if I say that. Aaron saying Liggett is calling the Ineos kit ochre color. See, ochre to me would be darker. To me, ochre is like a really, really dark orange. Kind of a weird looking orange. Ooh, Aaron. Jensen Plowrout shutout on Peacock to challenge for the win. Thoughts? I think Plowrout's on Elpison Premier Tech, if I remember right. Is that correct? There he is. Yes, dude, I got it. Look, he's even got his old jersey on here. Plowrout does have a big sprint. Let's take a look at him. Top results. A couple stages at these races, but I mean, the New Zealand Cycle Classic. Not really World Tour, is it? Let's go to 2025 for him. 7th place there. Okay, you got a 3rd on stage 1 of the Tour of Poland. Watching the boys climb right now. These 3 riders are still together all the way. Did the full Giro d'Italia. Nothing spectacular for results. Did win a race though. This is a 1.2, so this is like the lowest rung of professional cycling. Well, let's wait and see. I guess the race is so close all the time that you got to be careful as a sprinter that you're not taking time away from your GC leader if they have a chance of scoring. Right? Like, thinking back now, when I saw Narvaez's reaction, how he looked back and kind of waved whoever was near him, he was waving to Milano like, yeah, thank you, dude. You just got me 3 seconds right there by not taking it from me. And there's 10, 6, and 4 seconds available at the finish line. So, things are going to be bouncing around. Yeah, I think Plowright looks fast, but he doesn't really have the results to show it yet. And I think with the guys he's going up against here, like Welsford, he's won this 2 years in a row. And I think it's pretty much the same course every year. They have the setup, you know, they know what to do. They're going to know that finish so well. Feeding zone here. Yeah, feeding zone here. No one's, everyone's just grabbing bags, grabbing food, fueling up now. And we're only 45 kilometers to go, guys. So we're at 1 hour and 46 with 45 to go. So we are hustling along pretty good right now. I was figuring this to be exactly on 3 hours. And it's 7:36 at night for me. So, yep, we're good. I knew I could do a 3-hour shift. And we're going to see, I think, everything flip-flop today here. It's all going to come down to time bonifications at the end. Owie. Got that dry scalp. Do not worry, Colin. UAE is not worried about Milano messing up their GC. I know, right? I just really like the guy. So, yeah, I think it was Narvaez that won here last year. Wasn't it? Has to have been. I think Narvaez won here last year. Jonathan Narvaez. Yeah, he won last year. This guy is so good. So he won 2025 Tour Down Under, 2 stages at the Giro d'Italia, 2024 and 2020, Pan Am Games. He's from Ecuador. Okay, that's why. Stage last year at the Tour Down Under, second in the GC at the Tour Down Under in 2024. Kind of Poggy's right-hand man, right? But there's so many good riders at UAE. It's kind of crazy. It is just insane, that team. Like, let's take a look at them. Poggy, Adam Yates, Tim Wellens, Joao Almeida, Brandon McNulty, like Benoit Cosnefroid. He just went there. I think Benoit Cosnefroid went from Decathlon to UAE. And he made some weird comment. He's like, I'm not here to be a domestic climber in the mountains. I'm here to win races. I'm like, really? It's kind of Pavel Sivakov, Mark Soler. Okay, I was talking about someone on UAE wearing exceptionally long bib shorts. It's Mark Soler. When you see his shorts, they're almost over his kneecaps. Like, they're like right on his kneecap. Felix Großschartner, Niels Paulett. There's Narvaez. Here's the man of the future. He's like Del Toro. Jay Vine. There's Milano. Florian Vermeesch. Mikhail Berg. Okay. Steak. I do know the name, but just don't think of a lot lately. Kevin Vermarkey. This guy's really good too. Yeah, and Christian. This guy's good. Yeah, and he is a young guy. Look how long they got him locked up for. He comes to the team and they just lock him up. Yeah, he raced the Tour Guangxi. Okay. Oh, yeah, this dude with the hair. Julius Johansson. This guy's fast, too. This guy's like a time trial champion right here. This guy is so fast. So good. Look at this. He was racing at the Al Salam Championship. Like, what's that? On January 18th. No idea. It's a national race. Yeah, that team, it has too much money behind it. Way too much money behind it. Okay, guys, we're over the top of Mangler's Hill. Let's just see stats. I didn't even see them go through there. Jayco Alula's on the front with 3 riders now. So the second time around, it was Boogie again, then Enzo Pellini and Martin Guillaume. So right now, climbing points, it's Boogie. They're getting ready to drop down into Vine Vale right away. Oh, it's Vine Vale. I thought it was Vine Valley. There's a little bit of a divot here on the road, a little bit of a slight climb, and then they're going to bomb down. And then we're starting phase 2 of the race, and I expect the speed to go up. Yeah, Aaron's saying like phase 2. Yeah, it's pretty much right now. Phase 2 is kicking off. We're seeing different teams come to the front, and I'm watching this right now. They're kind of hitting the hammer right now. They are hitting the hammer. They're going to try to make it hard now. Let's make it hard, keep the teams together, and see who gets hurt out the back. New comment here from Evertreen. Where did they finish? Dude, they finished back in Tanunda. Guys, I might try to do that right here. It's so hard to get back to that map. Here, I'm going to do it, though. I want to show you guys this. So here's our profile. 3 laps around Mangler Hill. Second time. Third time, bomb down. You're there. Here's the finish line in Tanunda, right here. We started in Tanunda. We're going to finish it. So we started and went like this, looped around, and we're doing this now. This is what we're doing. We're on the second loop around it right now. Third lap around, hard right-hand corner, straight into the finish line. So it should be a nice, long, straightaway finish. So the place to be is Tanunda today. Okay. Any thoughts on why women's TDU drug on so much? Less off-season training, so this is more like a training race. Aaron, are you saying why was it? I thought it was slow. Um, drug on so much. Yeah, like when I went to that race, ooh, what's going on here? That was strange. They just showed some medics hovering over someone in the bush. I'm not sure what that was about. Yeah, that stage 2 for the women, I thought it was going to be 3 hours, and it was like almost 3:40 or something like that. They were just very slow. I don't know if it was the heat. It was hot. It was hot. Okay, give them that. I think it was 33 degrees Celsius, like 95 Fahrenheit. So, yeah, I just saw that bad crash. I'm like, what? Like, the medics were like in the trees. So someone's gone down super hard. Soler is the anti Chloe Dygert in turn of bib shorts. I know, right? It's hilarious when you see her in her shorts. She's got big legs though. Yeah, bad crash. I don't know who it is. They haven't even gone back to it yet. Okay, now we're going here. Bad crash. I'm looking. Oh, it's over there. It's over there. Yeah, it's on the right-hand side of the road looking. Oh, he went flying. His bike's flipping ever. Just one person down. Kind of a darker colored jersey. That could be a two-door rider. It could be a Bahrain rider. No mention. Wow. Great images here, man. Hoping you guys can see this. I think Aaron can see it. Yeah, they're flying right now on this downhill. Phase 2 has begun, guys. Phase 2 has begun. Check this out. Riders with the most intermediate sprint wins in the Tour Down Under. Thomas de Gendt, 12 wins. Those are the sprint points along the race. And like today we have intermediate sprints. I think we got 3 of them. 1, 2, and there. Yeah, I guess there's 3 here today, which is quite a bit, really. So they're going to bomb downhill for a little bit here, doing 90k an hour, so 56, 57 miles an hour, I think. And they haven't said who that was. Looks like someone was doing burnouts on this corner. I see that all the time in the country here. I'll be driving in on a quiet road and I just see like peel strips where kids have been coming out and just dropping it in the middle of the country because they can get away with it. This is good practice driving, right? Let's Veronk this out. We're going to go full Veronk. That's what I'm doing from now on. And guys, it's getting all crazy on the front right now. Every team is up there. It's not... Yeah. Heat's on now, guys. The heat is on now. Phase 2 is super underway. Visma Lisa Bike. Israel... Ineos Grenadiers. Jayco Alula. That looks like Decathlon in the middle there. UAE's over on this side. And who is that going to be? What do we call Lotto these days? Is it just Lotto? Lotto Intermarché? So this is an interesting one here too. This is where basically 2 teams combine. So I wonder who got left out. Who got left out? Because not all of them are going to ride. Okay, we're moving. We have 37.5 Ks to go. It's going to get faster. There's going to be some huge attacks over the hill that last time. The sprint teams are going to have to control it the entire way. It's going to be like, I think it's going to be a super fast assault up Mengler's the last time. Oh, Meyerhofer. So he would be in black because he's a two-door rider. Okay. Aaron's saying that there's a major fire risk in this area during the race. Dude, I think it's like every year. We're right in the peak of the Australian summer. This would be like their July, I think. Right? Yeah, July, sure. December would be like June. July would be like... January would be like July. Bone dry all the time. And we're just going to... So we're 1 minute 34 seconds back. Slowly pulling it back. Just taking a look at all the riders here. Just get a little helicopter view over top of them. And I am much better in the morning, guys. It's 7:45 at night. Yeah, just different now at the front. There's like 4 and 5 teams sitting up there now versus just 1. This must be some drone footage here. Yeah, this is drone footage here. Pretty cool. Problem is you won't be able to keep up very long. Although I know there's some very, very fast drones. This is actually a cool shot here. This is really cool. Yeah, January is there, July. For sure. Actually, on screen now, they are showing plow right now for Alpecin Premier Tech. They know who the fast guys are. I guess he's fast. He just doesn't have the results to show it yet. Maybe it's a confidence thing, I think. It's kind of like at the Tour de France. All those big hitters, Milan, Philipsen, Merlier, they're all waiting for their first win. And then all of a sudden, it's like boom, 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 they come. But until they get that first one, it's like they're kind of missing. It's all confidence. Jensen Plowright for Alpecin Premier Tech. He's an Australian. Actually, it says he's from Adelaide, so he knows these roads. Yeah, I mean, when you look around, outside of the trees and the vineyards, everything is just brown. You could tell one flame that just lights up. It's all gone. Down to 1 minute 34 seconds. We will be coming through the third passage of the finish line, so that will be back inside the town of Tanunda. They'll go out one last time into the country and bomb back in, sprint finish. We're going. We are going. So it's going to be hilarious to me to see how many views we got tonight and how much it picks up by the morning. It's still not huge, but it's the first World Tour race of the year. And it's just at a weird time for, I think, my primary viewing group is the Europeans. So hopefully they check this out tomorrow. Now they've got the camera highlighting on one Sebastian Milano. He's riding right beside Narvaez, kind of taking care of him, I think. A couple of other UAE riders right there, one ahead of them. Will UAE do something stupid like a Narvaez lead out in Milano? I don't know. I don't think UAE will be even in the mix here. I think it's going to be the Ineos Grenadier train versus the Visma Lease bike train. And yeah, see how that goes. I got to think Welsford just because he's won it 2 years running and he knows the finish. Matty Brennan. Let's look at this for a second. Matthew Brennan. He's young. Has he been here before? I don't think he's been here before. He might have at the beginning of the year. He has been here. Okay, so he would know it. Yeah, he's done this finish. So he got second on stage 1 last year, 22nd on stage 2 into Tanunda. So he does know. I was going to think maybe he doesn't know the finish at all and be a big disadvantage, but no, he's familiar with it. Okay, so yeah, the last half hour they were moving at 47 k's an hour. 43.5 average now. I got to see that 45. That's what I'm looking for. Having a little quick peek here at Jay Vine. Looking forward to seeing him race again this year at the big stages, at the big races. Yeah, middle part of that race was probably the slowest. Okay, that's a weird stat. Average age of riders in the break, weird stats, 27.8 versus the Peloton, 26.6. Okay, great stat. So yeah, these three have been away all day, guys. 2 Groupama FDJ riders, Uno X rider, that's Boogie. And they will be going through the start-finish line again. There's nothing available for them here this time around. Next time around, the race is over. So I'm going to have a good look here and see the course as we go by on the first time around. Everyone looks pretty chill. Okay, here we go, boys. Here we go. I'm so hungry now. Here's the bell lap for them. Coming through the bell lap. One more time around. They got it's a pretty big loop. It's a 32.4K loop. But at this rate, I think we're done in about 40 minutes. That's what I'm going to say. 40 minutes. Still Visma Lisa bike, Ineos Grenadiers. Visma Lisa bike at the back. Colin, did we miss the Iditarod in Alaska? No, Aaron. Iditarod does not start until it's the first weekend of March. You know what's funny? I was talking about my mom about it yesterday. She watched the movie Togo, starring a Willem Dafoe. I think it was on Tubi. I've never watched it. So she's trying to tell me all about it. I'm like, Mom, I already know. I already know all about it. So if you guys don't know, okay, well, the Togo thing, that's all about the diphtheria serum run. There was a diphtheria outbreak, and I guess diphtheria is pretty deadly. There was a diphtheria outbreak up in Nome, Alaska. No plane could reach it due to the weather. So a series of dog teams raced it. Like, they bundled it up, the serum, and for vaccinations, I guess, or something. And dog teams carried it roughly 20 to 30 miles per team, as fast as they could. So then, I think it was 1972 the Iditarod started. My mom was talking about it. I said, I think the Iditarod started in 72, Mom. It was called, I think, originally the Iditarod Serum Run, that race. And then it just became the Iditarod. The Iditarod is actually an old abandoned town or a checkpoint or a roadhouse in the middle of interior Alaska where dog mushers would travel, and then they would take their dogs inside the barn, at least out of the wind with straw, and then they could go. It would be like a bunkhouse. There might be like someone cooking food, someone, and the same guy serving you beer, and there'd be crappy little single beds to sleep in with a fireplace. That's how it was. So yeah, Iditarod's coming up. Dude, I thought about doing some race coverage. I think we talked about that. I just got to see how good I can see the data. If there's nothing to see, it's different. I used to just live and breathe dog racing. Live and breathe it. Like this. I would track all the dots, and that was my thing. Yeah, so Visma, Ineos Grenadiers, the balance of Visma, but other teams lurking. There's Decathlon. Uno X is coming up shortly. Pretty soon they're all going to start be doing a lot more work at the front. There's actually quite a few, like for dog racing, it's not just the Iditarod too. Like there's a bunch of races, like I think, and they're still around. Like one I just saw was the Copper Basin 300. It's a 300-mile qualifier for the Iditarod. There's the Tustamina 200. There's a ton of them. So if you want to do the Iditarod, you got to qualify, which means you got to put in so many miles at different races, and they have to be raced under a certain set of rules so that you can qualify for Iditarod. So you can do races like 10 hours from here that will help you qualify for the Iditarod. I think you got to put in 1,000 or 1,200 miles of qualifying races before you can do that one, because the Iditarod is over 1,000 miles. Okay, yeah, getting good here now. Other riders coming up. There's Lotto Intermarché coming up on that side. That guy's jersey, I don't know. It must be a national jersey. It's getting very different at the front, guys. Very different at the front right now. It's like every team has someone up there right now. We still got to go through Angaston one more time. That will be for points and time. Over the top of Menglers for more climbing points. Yeah, Watson leading out for Welsford could upset the Brennan trade. Dude, that's what I was thinking. So the fastest time trialist out there is on the same team as Welsford, guys. So that TT dude is just going to launch it from a long ways out. Not super long. He'll have the ability to pull and pull and pull and pull. And at the last second, we're going to see Welsford go for it. I think Watson's a real young dude as well. Sam Watson? He's 24. Okay, I thought he was, for some reason I was thinking 19 in my head. And Welsford? How old is Sam Welsford? Welsford is 30 with his hair unkempt. I love it. Okay. Don St. Hetfield would make an excellent dog race. Yeah, you wouldn't even see him, man. Dog sled racing should definitely be in the Winter Olympics. I think way back when, like in one of the weird Olympics in the 20s, I think they did have it as a demonstration sport. They did. Yeah, I used to love it. I used to love it. I don't know what the dogs are banging around doing or what I'm hearing. That's okay. Okay, 3 riders up front, guys. 1 minute 4 second gap now to the peloton, starting that climb. Yeah, I used to like read everything dog sled related, every dog race I would watch. Never enough coverage. Hard sport. Just you just get beat up. You just get worn down into nothing because you never get proper rest. Anytime you are resting, you're taking care of your dogs. So you're feeding them, you're cleaning them, you're taking care of their feet. You're trying to fix things, and you never get enough sleep yourself. It's all about the dogs get so much care. And we always joke about that. Every dog gets a pre-race vet check. There's vets everywhere out there. If you pulled into a checkpoint and the vet didn't think your dog looked good, your dog gets pulled. And the dog gets sent home. Basically, like for Iditarod, there's planes there. They would fly them out, and there'd be like a family on either end taking care of dogs at some kind of like little compound. And then you get your dogs after the race. The humans, doesn't matter. Just whatever. Oh, you're going to have a heart attack? Your blood pressure's like 200 over 180? Yeah, doesn't matter. Just go. Just race it, bro. Just race it. Dogs, better be careful. Animals do have incidents out there. Like sometimes, yeah, there's dogs that die. It's never from the cold. It's generally like a fluke accident, like with the dog will just like keel over and have a heart attack. You got to realize too, at the Iditarod, there could be, I think the race is shrinking. I think it's getting smaller every year now. Let's say there's 80 teams. There'll be 16 dogs per team. There's a lot of dogs there, right? So what is that like? I can't even think right now. Someone help me out. Like 1,280? Is it? There could be like 1,200. And just say there's 1,200 dogs there. Take any 1,200 dogs in your city, probably a chance one's going to stroke out. So that's how I always looked at it. I never had issues with my dogs. You know, you get feet injuries, stuff like that. You try to take care of them. You try to medicate them or put the goop on their feet. Sprint coming up in 5 kilometers for our trio up front. That will be into Gaston. I'm already tasting that bag of chips in my mouth right now. Actually, I got a huge load of groceries, but guess what? Guess what, folks? I'm not cooking it's 8 o'clock now. I'm not cooking tonight. There's no way. I'm just going to lay on that couch and just smash an entire bag of chips probably into my face. I got cookies too. So it's the diet of an elite athlete. And by that, I mean someone else just eating the same thing I do, because it's not me. But we will be back on the bike tomorrow, guys. The national team, a lot of riders up front here. They want to be present. They want to be in the mix. Actually, they're moving up here hard. That's kind of cool to see. I think they got a really good team. Visma Lisa Bikes there, Ineos Grenadiers. And I think on the far, far side of the road, I'm looking at them coming this way. It looks like it's two-door on that far side. 118 back. See if we can see any stats here. Okay, nothing recently. So this will be for time again. Will they let them get it? Can they catch them? I think they could catch them here. So virtual right now, it's Enzo Polini with that 2-second time bonification. Guillermo Martin and Boogie. Sorry guys, my eyes are getting sore. I think when I do this, I don't blink enough. Starts to hurt. Aaron's saying, until the last 5K, thoughts on Poggy and MVP mano a mano at Paraby this year. MVP. I think he's just tougher. Aaron saying, cookies and chips sounds like something Please Burp would have at uni. Dude, that's me. I'm kind of like a child. I'm like an adult child. Yeah, I just think MVP, He's just better on like cobbles. Well, dude, remember remember last stage of the Tour de France, Wout van Aert just like on those cobbles up the Montmartre, that climb they did like 3 or 4 times, and it was wet. And I swear, I'm watching it as close as I can. Poggy was trying to hang on, and he couldn't. I think just as rough surfaces is not his thing. I just think those guys are just better at it. I think I talked about it in my cyclocross racing. Let's bring some of the best World Tour riders like Jonas and Poggy and whoever else, Lipovitz, put all the names in there, Roglic, and make them do a cyclocross race against the best cyclocross racers. And you don't even have to have Matthew there. I don't think you need him there. All the other guys, Lawrence Fake, Van Turenhout, Niels van der Putter, Thibaut Nace. Oh my God, those guys are so good on their bikes, and they ride on the road as well. It's so technical. Just the jumping off your bike, the mounting, the remounting, the carrying of the bike. I think that's a real skill. So Aaron was saying there was a big tailwind for a while. I think I saw that too with the bushes and stuff blowing around. Motorbikes coming along, giving them their little time gap. They still use the chalkboard. 1:16. We're down to 23 kilometers to go, guys. Yeah, there's all sorts of food up there, so I can probably find something. It may just be a matter of, it might be one of these nights, half a bag of chips, 6 Oreo cookies, 1.5 pepperoni sticks, and a large Coke Zero to wash it down, just to feel the diet effects of the Coke Zero. It's gonna be one of those nights, and then wake up at about 2 a.m. starving, just absolutely starving. So, these days kind of throw me off my game. I think I got oatmeal for tomorrow though, so I can fuel up in the morning and get on the bike, start the course, get that last thing figured out for my license. And rock. Let's rock. Shaka Khan. So how long have these guys been away? Like, it seems like these guys have been away since before. Well, hang on. They got away after kilometer 10 because Narvaez won kilometer 10. He got the points there. That guy, I don't know how to say his name, Mikhail Zillard and Milano at kilometer 10. So these guys took off right after that, I think. Yeah, I think after that sprint they went when people started slowing down. 22 to go. We've done 98 kilometers, average speed 43.6 k per hour. It's currently 5 after 8 tonight. When is the Canal Evans race? Dude, I think it's the very end of the month. I think it's Jan 31st. Here, let's check it out. Thanks for asking. February 1st. Canal Evans Great Ocean Road Race, February 1st. There was a one-day race today. I wonder if it'll show it. It's tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's tomorrow. Maybe it's today. Santos Tour Down Under women's one-day race. It's a one pro race. It's only 94K. It says it finishes in 4 hours. So, I guess it's now. Ooh, I love the rider updates. See, Lizo Longo Borghini's going to the UAE Tour. Yeah, so dude, take a look here. What do we got coming? Ooh, what do you got? Okay, so we got the Alula Tour starting January 27th. That's like next Tuesday. I think it's 4 days. It's a pro race. I love a pro race. It's a good one. So there might be 1 day off in between, I think, or 2 days off in between. That takes me to the 31st. Then we hit the 11th Great Ocean Road Race. And there'll be some this is World Tour. There'll be more races in here. Well, there should be. I'll figure it all out. Yeah, there's lots coming. UAE Tour, and then we start hitting all the spring races: Paris-Nice, Tirreno Adriatico, Milan San. It's all coming. It is all coming. How am I going to do all this? I will be dead by the end. What is your chip crisp brand of choice? Dude, I think right now they're all Walmart brands. Best value. Best value for the win, guys. Best value. And like the salt and vinegar is so salty and vinegary, it probably shouldn't even be a food that you can consume. It's so bad on your lips and your tongue. Oh, I prefer Ruffles, the one with the ridges. Lately, I don't know why, I've been getting back into plain chips. Just like no flavor. Just plain. Just mix it up again. It's almost like it's a new flavor to me. Wow, we actually got 20 viewers. We actually got 20 viewers. Dawn, do you remember the days of like 1,500 watching at once? Tour de France, baby. Tour de France. Actually, I think the Giro will be big too. And all of the one-day races. I have a lot of stuff I can watch on Flow Bikes. Flow Bikes, and I'm always looking. Like, I did go online too. I wonder if I should double check that. Before the race, the Tour Down Under, I thought they might have some graphics or something like we could be dot watchers, different than the way I'm doing it right here, but I couldn't find anything. Tour de France did it. La Vuelta did it. Yeah, so we'll see. Best value and Frito-Lay's taste almost the same. Yeah, for the price, I'm going best value. Those are nice. I like Route 11 from Virginia the best, but many will do Pringles, Ruffles, Cape Cod. Yeah, the artisan potato chips is what that sounded like to me. Sure, I'll take them. Okay, Manglish Hill. Last time, guys, we're 6K away, and it is just a 2.1 kilometer climb at 4.3%. And yeah, I'm just seeing here, one rider is solo. I think Guillaume Martin has gone solo. I think. Where's the other two? Nope. Here comes the peloton. Oh, Martin is waiting for the peloton. Okay. Yeah, he was totally... I thought he was riding solo. The other two are ahead. Let's get a little update here on this. 100 kilometers are done. They haven't showed the time different here, but Martin is like 10 seconds ahead of them. Something like that. And I just want to check any messages here. Okay, let me see this. Oop, I will get back to that in a second. Okay. Yeah, so Martin's waiting for them, I guess. What happened to him? But Pellini and Boogie are going up the road. 40 seconds, they're going to get caught. That's probably what it is. Martin's thinking, you know what? We're going to get caught. I'm just going to go back now and recover in the peloton. Here he is right here. They caught him. He's maybe 10 meters ahead right now. The Visma, I don't know who this guy on the front is, but he is just pounding the pedals. He's honestly rocking his body back and forward as hard as he can go. This is going fast now, guys. This is fast. This is where the hurt begins right here. Visma rider, yeah. They haven't said his name. I haven't seen his name on screen yet. Dawn saying it's currently 12 degrees Fahrenheit in New Jersey. Actually, let me check that here, guys. At the race here, oh yeah, what a difference from the women's race. It says max temperature 25 degrees Celsius, so 75 Fahrenheit. It was 95 for the women. So that's probably why that day was so slow for them. Dawn at home here right now. I'll tell you what it is. Oh, dude, it's warm here. It's probably 30 Fahrenheit. It's warmed up a little bit more. It's warmed up. Thursday, Friday, a little bit cold, but not much. It was windy, so the Chinook winds were probably blowing something. And yeah, Aaron saying yes, freaking cold on the East Coast. Yeah. Well, again, I said, it's, to me, 12 Fahrenheit doesn't seem that cold, but it's damp. It's damp. Like 0 Fahrenheit is minus 18, right? So I just kind of judge it from there. I hear 12 Fahrenheit, I think, okay, it's minus 13 degrees Celsius or something. But if it's damp and then windy, it's just horrendous. Yeah, there was, Aaron. There was wasn't there a rider with the name Hurt? Yeah, Jan Hurt. Pretty sure that was his name. Got to think he was like Intermarché or something like that. You know what, dude? Good question. Jan, we can look him up right here. Sorry, guys. Typing in the dark. There he is. You ask and you shall receive, Aaron. He's on NSN. Wow. And I'm looking at his program. He's not racing yet this year. They haven't actually said that he's doing anything. And that's where I remember from. He used to be on Intermarché Wanty. Went to Soudal Quickstep, Israel Premier Tech, which is now NSN. Did La Vuelta. Man, not bad. He finished 43rd overall on a team that was despised by everyone in Spain. Pretty good. Remember when their team time trial got hijacked? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, so Jan Hurt, he's not here at this one. Let's take a look at NSN quickly. NSN. Ethan Vernon, Corbin Strong. He's fast too. This guy's fast too. Well, doesn't look as fast as you'd think he was, but Ethan Vernon's fast. Jake Stewart, Nick Schultz, Brady Gilmore, Simon Clark, and George Bennett. Okay, 2 riders left out front. They still haven't updated it on Pro Cycling Stats. Someone at Pro Cycling Stats is dead asleep. Well, it is the middle of the night in Europe, so that's where they're based out of. Yep, so we know Hurt's here, or he's not here, but he is a rider and he is on NSN. Top sprinters in this year's Tour Down Under, Matthew Brennan. They've got Matthew Brennan ranked at 7th based on his points. That's on PCS points, not UCI. Tobias Lund Anderson, 14th. Tim Tom Teutenberg, 20th. Milano at 26th, and Popple at 29. So where's Welsford? Where does Welsford fit in that? Okay, good. Here's Corbin Strong. I just mentioned before I said he's fast. He's ranked at number 30. Wow, Welsford's only ranked at number 44. Strange. You know what it is? I think it's Matthew Brennan is fast at all of them. Welsford's been really good at this race. Really good. Let's take a look at Welsford for a second. Let's take a look at him last year. So, yeah, take a look. Even just these Australian early races like Nationals, first, then a Tour Down Under, 2 firsts, then another first, the Surf Coast Classic a second, and then it just kind of, not much. Not much. So, he's really good at the Tour Down Under. That's his specialty. So, Matty Brennan, look out. Tired eyes. The chase is about 1 kilometer to the catch. Let's have a look here. Yep, Manglers. Let's go. Bennett is really close to, yeah. Whoever this dude is here saying Bennett is really close to, I love him. What team is Sam Bennett on time? We talked to him earlier. Oh, you're talking George Bennett. Yeah. George Bennett. The other Bennett. So if we go back to NSN, George Bennett, how old is he now? 35. Okay. But take a look. What I love about this, in March, he's doing the Volta Ciclista e Catalunya. That's a really good race. I'll be doing that. And then late April, we got the Tour of Romandy. So we'll be checking that out too. So Bennett, yeah, probably will be close to retiring this year. Probably be his last year, you'd think. Aaron saying Danny Van Poppel, Deviation Police on notice. Yes, sir. The last winners of the King of the Mountains classification in the Tour Down Under last year was Fergus Browning. Before that, we had Luke Spurn. This guy, Michael Honore. Dude, I remember calling his name. I got to look at this guy right now. I remember saying Tour Guangxi. That's why. Got 4th at the Tour Guangxi. Late in the year. I was up all night doing those. Guys, the Tour Guangxi, I would start streaming like at 11:30, quarter to 12 at night. and go for like 3-4 hours. So yeah, this is good too. His program. Okay, look, February 7th, we have the Tour of the Oman starting. Strade Bianche is on March 7th. He's got Milan San Remo, Run van Vlaanderen, Liège, Bastogne, Liège. One of the 5 classics. Flying, guys. Under 14K to go now. Which is good because I'm getting worn out. 8:17, not bad. Not bad at all. Get that drink, 6 cookies, 1.5 pepperoni sticks, maybe a packet of sugar if I can find one. Just like eat the sugar right out of the thing. Yeah, let's hit it. We're going hard. On the climb here right now. Uno X Rider, Boogie. Boogie wants this. He's not going to let the other rider take it. They're both... Boogie has 10 points, and the other rider has 5, from what I remember. There is 5 for first place, so Boogie is not going to let this dude get 5 points. Peloton's right on them, though. I can see him in the distance now. Peloton's about 150 meters back. These guys will be frantic to get to the front. They may not even make it. They may not make it. Boogie's looking back now. He's like, here we go. Where's that Peloton? The camera's right hovering over the top of these 2 riders. I can't see the Peloton anymore. Boogie is grinding it out. Come on, Boogster. Peloton is just around the bend. Just around the bend. I mean, we're right there. Actually, we got to get up over the top onto the flat. I didn't see a marker yet. Oh, they're here now. They're here now, and Boogie's going through. And pretty cool, the other guy didn't even contest it. He's just saying, take it. You take it. Probably Boogie did all the leading going up that hill, so the guy's like, dude, I'm not going to race you for this. Because the other guy could have taken... Well, no. The other guy would have tied Boogie, but Boogie would have got the other points and still been ahead. So, okay, I understand now. And now, Boogie... Well, that's not Boogie. This is Enzo Polini. I think Enzo went on the attack here. I think Enzo was going on an attack by himself. Yep, Enzo's gone. Is that Enzo? Enzo Polini. It is. Groupama, FDJ. I think he's gone by himself. He let Boogie take the points, and then he put in a huge attack. He's going to use this little divot here and try to get away a bit, climb, use the other divot, and then bomb down the hill. But those sprint teams are coming. Boogie, I can just see him getting swamped by the Peloton. He's happy with his day. I'm sure his team is too. They will be locking up the climber's jersey with his efforts. Dude, if just checking in, you missed nothing really in the race about to begin. Yeah, guys, just jump on the last 10 minutes of every video. Just let me talk for 4 hours straight, and then just jump in the last 10 minutes. And yeah, basically that's all you need to do. Last sprint, head-to-head wins between Brennan and Welford. Brennan's 1-2, Welford's 1-1. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, that's not correct. They've only been up against each other once last year. Stage 1 of the Tour Down Under, and Welsford won it. So Brennan's a better sprinter, but just maybe Welford's he knows it better. Because Brennan, we're going to see him at the top all year long, and Welsford is probably just going to fade after this. Not do any of the big races. This is kind of his specialty. Okay, 11.8K to go. And we will be bombing downhill. It's going to go very fast now. Average speed 43.2. We're going to do like a little climb, dip down, one more bump, and then just dive downhill. From kilometer 10 to kilometer 8 or straight downhill. Enzo probably with race tactic to make other teams chase. Yep. He's going to go for it. If they don't chase, he's gone. Tire them out if they chase. What else does Groupama have? Let's take a look at Groupama here. Oh, they've got Remy Cavagné. But... like no big sprinters really. He's fast in the TT. Okay. 43.1. Average 2 hours and 32 minutes into the race. And I'm getting full retinal burnout. Full retinal burnout here, guys. It's happening. I'm going to start wearing sunglasses. I got a pair over here somewhere. Where are they? Yeah. That's it. That's it, guys. What do you think? Should I go full sunglasses? Should I go full sunglasses? What do you think? Oh, this is good, man. This is good. I haven't worn these forever. I haven't worn those forever. Yeah, that's pretty goofy. Okay. Little divot here. Groups are so close together. It's 14 seconds between Enzo Pellini and the peloton. Going to take a little bump, and then we are just going to rocket launch it downhill. Pellini out of the saddle. He's just trying to get away. He wants to get away up over that top and start the descent before they do. If he can get a 10-second lead on the descent, he can build on that pretty easy. And the riders behind, there's going to be so many, maybe on a constricted road, one rider can get down quicker than a bunch of riders. So you always want to be descending alone if you're trying to escape. It's shrimp on the Barbie for stage 2 tomorrow. Definitely. And Vegemite sandwiches. We're doing that too. Just over 10K to go. So yeah, what else is coming up, guys? February 14th, you know, that good old Valentine's Day. 2 concerts I want to see. So I got to pick which one I'm going to go to. And also, too, next month, dudes, on the 20th, Megadeth's in Calgary. I want to see them. So lots coming up. And like I said, once I'm done this course, real estate's just going to get busier and busier and busier. But I'm going to work on the project management side so I can do a bit of both. Like pretty soon it's going to be just, you know, emails, phone calls, contacting people. Which houses do you want to see? Let me book them all for you. You know, okay, I'm going to meet you at 7:00. We're going to bang out 3 houses really quick. You know, okay, I want to write an offer. Oh God, I got to write an offer tonight. Yeah, if you like the sprints, this should be a hot one. I pray for no crashes. It's coming in hot. On the descent, guys. So like a huge, wide open descent here. They come off the hill and you could see the vineyards down below. It's just vineyards everywhere. Awesome. They're going to come back into town. And basically it's a straight run in. They hang one corner and they're on the finishing line. This is going to go quick. 43.2 still our average, with only 22 meters of elevation left to go. And everyone should keep it tight here and not crash on this corner. Last time through here, they were doing over 90K an hour right before the final corner. 8K to go. Best results for Enzo Pellini. He got first place at a 2.2 under 23. Is that what that means? Way back in 2022. Oh, in 2024, he got 4th place on stage 5 of the Giro. So that's a good finish. Otherwise, probably not a ton of huge results for him. Look a bit more. Chronos de Nation, he got 8th place. That's good. Okay, Tour Guangxi. I'm not sure if that counts. 21st place. 2nd place at the Mediterranean Games as a junior. So he has won a race. He won a race in 2022. And they're on him right now. He's caught. Oh, sorry. Come back here. They're 50 meters back. He will not escape. Oh. Good. Just streaming. Sorry, I'm answering Addison here. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm watching the race too. Yep, sorry guys. This is Addison. So 7 kilometers to go. Her thing. Been busy. Okay, that's my little catch up with Addison. Real estate course. She was saying she was at. Oh, that's right. Oh, that was yesterday. She was at the hockey game, the Flames game. I messaged her and I didn't hear back. She's like, "I'm sorry. I did message you back." Property management. Now she's trying to do a full catch up. I like it. Okay, let me get back to the race. Sorry, Addison, I gotta go. See you later. Um, yeah, Enzo will probably finish last indeed. What was the summer line? 409er or something like that? You forgot it, eh? We're coming around for a 709er. That's exactly what that line is. 70. Don knew. Don just got it too. Coming around for a 709er, which means it's actually an official military term. It means you're making like an unsupported or unannounced landing. Like you're landing somewhere, there's no ground crew waiting for you. So in Aliens, when they land in the dropship, she says that. She goes, coming, and I think, what was her name? Bukovitz or something like that. I can forget her name. She says, coming around for a 709er because they're landing on like a hostile planet. There's no one there. There's no ground crew. This sprint feels like a 709er. Totally. Okay, guys, let's get ready. 5 kilometers to go. It's all different at the front now. Uno X is up there. Sudal's up there. NSN is up there right now. Visma sprinkled in her Team Picnic Post NL. EF Education is on the far side of the road. Yeah, it says right here, Andrea Ragcagni is pulling for Sudal Quickstep. Sudal Quickstep. Who do we got? Alberto Dionisi, Casper Pedersen, Filippo Azana, Fabio Vandenbosch, Pepin Renderink. This dude. I remember calling his name over and over last year. Maybe it was the Tour of Luxembourg. Yeah, it was the Tour of Luxembourg. I just saw his name that pop up there. It's going to go fast, guys. So, dudes, once we finish, I'm going to just vanish after this. I'm not going to hang out too long today. Danny Van Poppel should have 709er's name. Yeah, he's just coming in. He's just going to come in no matter what, unannounced. Final 3 kilometers. Yeah, there is like a little bump here. So it's mostly downhill, flat, mostly downhill. There is like a little divot and then a little false flatty coming out. So teams are going to have to be set up well there because that's a kilometer from the finish when we come out of that low point. 1.2 kilometers out. And that must just be a gradual rise after we take that right-hand bend. That's all I can think that is. There must be like a low point there. If Plowright wins, it's the biggest homer call of 2026. Yeah, totally, man. Oh, so he was thinking he could win today. Is that what you were saying, Aaron? I missed that part. I know you were saying something. I'm like, I didn't know he called it out himself. We'll see if he can do it. Jay Vine on the front right now, turning the pace up for UAE. Alpecin Premier Tech coming through with 3 riders. Australian national teams there as well. Sudal Quickstep with the NSN boys on the right-hand side of the road. Ineos Grenadiers, vanished. Don't even see one of them now. Okay, they're a little bit further back. Visma's trying to work their way up to 2.2 kilometers to go. There will be a turn we got to make here. So they're getting all set up for that turn. They need to be through that turn first. Yeah, that's what's super cool, eh? Jay Vine, professional World Tour cyclist, won a contract at Alpecin Phoenix in the year 2020. Wow, I just added on extra. He won a contract for the team in 2020 through Zwift Academy. So all this inside stuff that I do, Zwift, Ruby, my whoosh, all that junk, they had a thing where They looked at people's numbers and said, those numbers are huge. They can track them all. Looked like one of the Alpecin Premier Tech riders went right off the road into the sand on the side there. Got back out of it. I can see 3 riders right now coming up for Visma on the left-hand side. They're trying to get around. Ineos back on the front now. They weren't there, and now they're right back in there. Final kilometer to go here, guys. Final kilometer. Trying to watch us all out here. Looks like Visma's going to have to get him up there. Unless that's Matty up there right now. There's 3 riders. No, they're looking back for him. They're trying to get him back up there. It looks like he's too far back at this point to me. Looks like he's too far back. Camera's going long shot now, guys. It's going to be hard for me to figure this out. Ineos has got 3 riders up front here. Come on, cameras. Now they're just racing by me. I can't see. And up front, who is it? Yeah, that is not Ineos. That is not Visma Lisa Bike. That is that Bahrain Victorious? I think it's Bahrain up front. I can see Matty Brennan on the far left-hand side here. He's coming up now. He's coming up. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. Decathlon one. Decathlon one. Andrew. There we go. Tobias Lund Anderson won. He was one of the riders in that sprint. So there was 2 dudes up there. Brand new jersey. Super hard for me to figure out who that was. Last year Decathlon was like that blue and green. Now it's got dark blue, bit of black, light green and red there. Wow. That was good. Yeah, that was good. Dude. Yeah, that was good. I'm going to watch the replay quickly. And then I'm going to vanish. It's not even late. It's only 8:30, Colin. Come on. Yeah, hugs to his teammate that led him in all the way. Visma did not have that set up good, guys. They didn't. Not good at all. It seemed like Matty was too far back, and I could see the lead out man like sprinting and then looking back like, okay, he's not with us. The 2 were up front, and I think Brennan was like 15, 20 meters back. So nice win for Decathlon. I don't think many people predicted that. I don't think many people did. Nice stage. So virtual GC right now. Okay, that's after stage 1. That doesn't count. That is stage 1. They're still saying it's Sam Watson. Ethan Vert. Is that right? No, that's not right. That's the start probably. Actual GC. Sam Watson. Really? Maybe. Oh, let me back up. Yeah, I'm going to watch it one more time here, guys. They come from the right-hand side. There's 2 of them. I think they're tucked in right behind an NSN leader, and they used him to accelerate and then do the old handoff here. Those 2 boys are sitting right on the front by themselves. They just out-horsepowered the other guys. There they go. He goes on the left-hand side on the barriers. Looks like he had an Intermarché rider with him. There was an Ineos rider there tucked against the barriers. That must have been Welsford. Brennan was coming fast. Brennan had faster speed at the end, but couldn't get there in time. Ooh, yeah. Welsford, he did. He kind of hesitated. That must have been him. Yeah, that's Welsford. He hesitated at the very end. Yeah, it may not be. That may not be Welsford. Oh, it is. Yeah, they give him 3rd place. So Anderson, Matty Brennan, Sam Welsford, Danny Van Poppel was there for Don, his favorite. Ethan Vernon, Leon Walsh, Lionel Timonix, Casper Van Uden for Picnic. That makes sense. Tim Tom Teutenberg, another top 10, no wins. Hey, Luke Lamperti was there. I didn't even know he was here. This guy's really fast too. Luke Lamperti is a very fast rider. Okay, guys. Hey, Aaron, thanks for being here the whole time and being the #1 chatter in the group. Guys, I'm wiped. I'm going to jump off. Thanks for watching. We will be back again tomorrow, probably about the same time. Dudes, thanks for the support, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.